The balls.
Yeah, okay, and then there's Alan. Cool. Hello, fans and newcomers alike. We are the Wildcast.
Ass.
We are ass.
Fuck.
Or the wild ass.
We're the wild ass. This is why we can't have nice
We're
things.
putting the ass in Wildcast.
We are nice things. We're leaving some jokes.
God damn it. So, and don't worry, V, your video is disabled, so that's good to go. The words are escaping me. We are having a pseudo-skeleton crew. We're missing, Sam, because work. We're missing, Arya, because computer stuff. And then we're missing Starry, because, work
You
stuff,
love
I
me.
guess. Yeah. But yeah, it's not too bad. And, what was one more thing? Right. Usual sounds and audio things that you hear, this music and nice stuff. You'll find all the links for that in the description below. If it's from Slipstream, you'll get specific audio tracks like this one, Milky Way, which is just fantastic. And for other ambient sounds, you'll find that in the tabletop audio tracks, of which I'm a subscriber, which allows me to get specific types of tracks from their individual list of things, and it's really nice. Lots of really cool stuff. Go check them both out because they're fantastic. I don't think there's anything else we need to worry about other than Caroline said she doesn't have note stuff. Everybody ready? Everybody got their dice and shit? Actually, where's my dice and shit? There we go.
Thank you for reminding me. I do need dice to play this game. It's only
Yeah.
been like 5 years of playing this.
That's okay, Starry still doesn't know what half his spells do. Alright. Oh, shit. With that, I think we go ahead and get ready with, who wants to describe what happened last session?
You about to.
We wish I knew.
So last session, you guys ended up traveling to the, essentially like a reservoir of water that had been tainted black. Zalin decided to wade into the water and regretted that decision immediately. Turns out something's living in there. You're not exactly sure what, but you really can't see anything within. Beyond that, after saving Zalin, you found a cave. And venturing into that cave, you stuck your nose where it shouldn't have been and found an undead dragon. Shit's really not okay here. You later returned back to your camp, got into a fight with the leaders, quote-unquote leaders of the camp. Illikin lost a duel and was almost killed for that, at which point the rest of Blue on Black rushed into a rescue, and some tensions rose. After which, Illikin decided to roam away, flee, or leave the main group and venture off on her own, where she was followed by both Zalin and Goran. It's from here that some tense conversation was had, and night eventually inevitably fell. You all took out your Liamon's tiny hut and your tents, respectively, in your two different groups, and took your long rest. It's on the next morning where we wake up, with the party still split, tension still relatively high, and a genuine uncertainty of what comes next. To start this off, the smaller group, with Illikin, Zalin, and Goran. As you all wake from your rest, it's not an easy one, but it's functional, and you wake up without any issue. The morning is hit, and the terrain is still rocky and desolate as ever. What would you like to do?
I don't know. Where's Illikin?
She's just waking up beside you. Or maybe not beside you, a little bit away, but she is in your group.
Okay.
It really depends on whether or not Illikin is walking away again.
Yeah, didn't we leave Illikin? outside?
No, you
No.
didn't leave Illiken.
No.
Illiken left you guys. You two are the only two that followed, and because night fell beforehand, you would have had to take a long rest outside.
Fair.
So, you all are together. The three of you are together. What's the play?
Well, if Illiken's not walking away, I would suggest trying to find the rest of the party to reach.
Yeah.
Illiken, what are you
We
doing?
should figure our ways back.
I guess I'm gonna walk back with them.
Silent
I'm
Illiken
feeling
doesn't
better now that
resist.
I've gotten sleep.
That's good to hear.
Okay. So, finding your way back, I need the three of you go ahead and make me a survival check.
I'm gonna cast Pass Without a Trace.
Okay. That will slow your travel
No. Why would it slow our travel?
because you'd have to stealth to get the benefit, which means you're moving at a stealthy pace.
Doesn't it?
Because if there's no stealth score, you can't add 10 to it.
Right.
Fair.
All right. So go ahead and give me your survival checks.
19.
Make that 18 for me.
Okay. And Goran?
Give me a second. I'm still playing my character sheet. Being a bastard.
You are, the site is.
Booking all this list. 9.
9. Okay. Between the three of you, it's an average high enough that you manage to find the trail that you guys have passed through. And arguably, I could have made Goran do perception now that I think about it because of your keen sense of smell. But it's easy enough to traverse back the way you came, even through the rocky terrain, that eventually, and you feel like you're on the right path, you'll get to your destination. Before we get to that, the other group, Twins and Valeth. What are you guys doing? You wake up in the morning and find that 3 of your party members are not there. You know that Zalin and Goran went off to go find Illiken as she ran off. But beyond that, you have no idea.
Bitch.
Should we just like wait for them to come back?
I think
Sure.
so.
Are we sure they're not taken in the night?
They'll be fine.
If they were,
they
then
were-
we'll find out when they don't come back.
And
Right.
Goran has the other sending stone anyway, so he would have told us. We have communication with them if we need it.
Yeah.
But I think we should just wait for now. Maybe make breakfast.
I think they're sneaking off.
Star's
Eating all
like,
the good
ah, good
rations."
idea, and starts trying to cook. He's got some provisions that he can use. So, it does take a couple of hours to get back, but after breakfast is had and it goes a little cold, the rest of your party does reconvene and you all are together once again.
Goran smells bacon.
Goran did smell bacon. It's not great bacon, but it's bacon. He thinks.
It's probably bacon.
It's a good mentality.
It smells like mystery meat, though.
Sorry,
Bacon.
everybody starts grabbing their food. Stars like, just don't ask me where I got the meat.
It's probably bacon of some sort.
Okay. With your group finally together, What's the plan?
Oh. Lake Tunnel 2. Electric Boogaloo.
Is Gecko okay?
Yeah, I'll summon Gecko back.
Gecko appears on Zalin's shoulder.
Yeah, he's fine.
That's good. So why y'all sneaking off?
Are
What's
we
happening?
killing the dragon?
Would be the
I don't know.
plan.
In two different questions.
Yep.
It's always fun.
Out
Even
of
though
character,
people
we
are
don't know
both
the
not-
players.
In character,
So,
we don't need those players.
yeah.
We're just based. Consider.
All I see are the strongest players in this campaign. I think we got this.
It is probably worth.
Astaroth and her
Uh,
20 strength seething right now.
God. Yeah, we should probably consider rearming ourselves or seeing if we can go buy something. Might be worth checking out Clearvon.
Well, there's not exactly a nearby store
only-
anymore.
Yeah. The only nearby place is the tribe, and they're not gonna let us in.
Well, we can just windwalk to Clearvon.
And we can just disguise and go in.
Yeah. I mean, we might not even have
No.
to disguise. Hear me out on this one. They would probably be happy to see us. They're still resisting. At least in the 4 cities.
I mean, sure. I don't have any money, you know. I'll be fine. I'll find something that I would like.
We can pitch in and figure something out. Depends on what items you're looking for, though.
Yeah, what are we looking for? Because, I mean, I don't need anything.
What about a dragon killing stone or something? That would be useful.
Like something to summon the dragon with or something.
Yeah, that would be great. Why don't we like summon a dragon? With, you know, the shield that summons dragons, you know, whatever.
You
Well,
need spot for that. Shit.
Yeah, fuck. We need that guy. Fuck that guy.
Spot's
Later.
currently out of commission.
Fucking lose, ain't it? I'm British.
So, it's entirely possible that going to Clearvon would allow us to get information, items, equipment, see how they're doing over there, and as yet, we have not figured out how well the war is going over there. Right? It's important for us to at least get some information. And if nothing else, we would be able to gather or do some reconnaissance for them and then deliver that information and see if they would be willing or what there is that we can do for them. Alternatively, we could have gone to Aryawood. Arya's just away.
Well, Arya also said that Arya would probably wouldn't be
Too perceptive to visitors.
yeah, and to contributing to war and stuff.
I mean,
We
are
don't
there
need
any
to contribute to
cooler
the war. We
places?
just need them to be prepared.
Pretty bad.
Yeah.
I mean,
Correction.
Stolshi is closer.
The goal of reaching each of these different areas is to form an alliance for them to join the Western Alliance.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Clearvon is going to be more inclined to it, but yeah, we could also go check out Blackstone, was it, that was being contested last time around?
Yeah, it was Blackstone.
Yeah. Blackstone might
Blackstone's
still be-
basically being won back as we speak, though.
Yeah, fair. Could speed that up, though. We have a few different options of things that we could do.
I definitely think one of our priorities, whether we leave to prepare for it or not, would be to stop these freaking zombies. Because they're just going to do this tactic everywhere and piss us off.
Yeah. I think that it's worth. Yeah, they are going to do this tactic to piss us off, but we might be able to get more information cleared on. They've probably done more research into maybe a way that we could just dispel this thing, at least in an area.
Dispel what thing?
Like the necrotic magic that is causing these zombies to function. If
Considering
there's
how I
something-
think it's coming from a lich, I don't think that's how it works.
might be worth asking.
Actually, yeah, this would prompt this. Zalin, go ahead and make me an Arcana check.
Am I making an Arcana check?
It will not tell you the same information depending on the score, but yes, you may.
Sure.
Fucking course. I got a 12.
There's
Got a
Alan's
14.
luck. A 14. Okay. So between the two of you, it's not an aura magic that's creating undead from nothing, or nor is it creating undead from just immediate corpses. From past experience, from what the tribe told you, what little conversation you had with them, was that they were capable of burning their dead. They had time to do that before they rose into zombies. And at some point beyond their ashes being spread or ashes being dissipated, those aren't turning into zombies, as though they're not useful or they aren't capable of becoming zombies. So
no corpse, no zombies. Pile
it's
of
not
ashes
an-
into corpse.
yeah, based on that, unless the aura was a really, really slow turning thing, it isn't an aura that's affecting this. And based on your own experience, Zalin, it is very similar to your past experience with the last group you traveled with.
Neat.
Do with that information what you will.
I don't think any aura dispelling BS is gonna help.
Well, maybe they know, like... Maybe they know about, like, what liches are, like, vulnerable to, or maybe they have lich-killing tools.
I know a lich is vulnerable to re-death as long as its phylactery's dead.
I don't know what that means.
It
A
means if we
phylactery is an
smash really
object
hard,
that
it stops
stores a
trying to
lich's
kill us.
soul,
Bailiff.
which keeps it-
You wouldn't know this.
Why not?
You don't have experiences with dealing with liches. It's an incredibly niche topic. We talked
It's
about the last
magic
session.
shit. Okay, whatever.
If we did have any decent precautions, I would say something that prevents us from being charmed.
So elves. Then.
I don't get charmed.
Fantastic.
Well, I have...
So spot then, really.
It's not that I don't get charmed, it's just harder to charm me. I can't
What's
sleep,
that?
though.
I think he was. I don't remember. No, no, maybe he was. I would know. That should
Cough, 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 you're wrong. Spot's incredibly easy to charm.
Well, that's good. She's so charming.
Yeah, the elves in your
Oh,
party
Rika.
are resistant to being charmed,
Yeah.
of which you have 3 full elves and 1 half elf.
Enough.
Men ikke sant, det er søvn, ikke sant? Det har jo jeg også.
Just fair warning, last time I fought a lich, I found out my aim gets really good when it comes to friendly fire.
Well, do we know any mind warding spells that can help with that?
I don't.
Or like, Or like, maybe amulets or rings or something.
Who had the
I
ring
mean,
of
if we
mind
want to
That's what
shielding?
I
go-
know of.
Spot had the ring of mind shielding.
The ring-
Ah.
Yeah, but it only
I mean, wouldn't like
that's
just
only
have magic
for
work if that's like magical charms.
but the ring of mind shielding is only for no, it's for why
If you
heter den?
die. If you die and then you
It
get
shields your mind from, I think it's from like being telecommunicated. It's not. It's
can just check it.
it's telepathic. You're like telepathic and stuff.
Oh, prevents people from reading your mind.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, that's just what it does. People can't read your mind and stuff, but you can still be charmed.
That won't technically help.
Yeah, it doesn't help.
I mean, you get to talk to
Yes.
a lady at the same time.
I'm still mad that I lost mine.
You know, is it yours?
No, because that one's Bonnie's, but I had my own.
Because I was given.
But
it.
I
don't know when
lost it.
got
I
this.
lost it when we were on
I
our
think I,
way
like,
to
got it
Clarion.
from, like,
Hey, can
Well, I
anyone
didn't,
detect
I think.
magic?
You got it from Kadrith.
Yeah, it goes from Canada.
Starry
Well,
can,
Spot
I
got
think.
it from Kadrith.
Okay, man, alright.
Anybody have detect magic?
Because
I did
last,
detect magic.
I also remembered last time I dealt with a lich, they were scrying on my party the whole time. We didn't have any way to prevent it.
That would be see
Curious if they're
invisibility.
doing it now.
I can see invisibility.
Yes, that'd be
That
a
one.
Caroline thing, yeah. Which Caroline,
will
you
do
you
that.
have been scryed on. You do know that's it would be see invisibility, not detect magic.
I will do that then.
Okay, so you're consuming a charge for see invisibility?
Yeah.
Go ahead and make me a
Right
perception
now?
check.
I mean, are we going for the lich right now?
No, just checking if there's looking at us.
Well, they probably left now that we start talking about him.
Oi.
Knowing if it's the same lich, no.
I may or may not have rolled a 1. So that's an 8.
You're at least very confident that you're not being scryed on.
It makes me feel
I
better.
can't see anything.
wouldn't
Not
it
in the
roll
I can't
chat?
see anything at all.
You don't
You're
see
blind.
any kind of like orb roaming around one of your party members. No.
Yeah. I don't think we're being scryed on right now. Garara.
It makes me feel a little
We
better.
would know if we were being scryed upon. We'd have to, like, because if the magic is being cast focused on us, we'd be we'd be able to sense it and we'd be able to resist it.
No, that's not how scry works.
That is how scry works. You
No,
roll
because
check.
you don't get to know whether or not you succeed or fail, nor do you know when you're being scryed on. When it's scrying,
You
I
would-
make your saving throw, not you.
God.
Yeah.
Fun.
Though on the notion of
Well, I
scrying,
mean-
one of you has scry, don't you?
Yes. All like 4 of us have scry.
Yeah, so you could read the spell. Oh God, what? What am I missing?
We're
Hang on.
eating ice cream.
Oh, okay.
You didn't have to flex.
I am flexing.
That ice
so hard.
cream.
Yeah.
Ice cream. It's so cold here.
Oh, hush.
I mean, with the people we have and how strong we are, I think if we enter the cave, we could deal with the undead dragon ourselves.
Yeah.
And I mean, technically, the
I
party
agree.
would be with us even if the players aren't. Rexa would just have a shitload of turns.
I just give I just give them to you guys at that point.
No, okay.
We all
Yeah.
have 2 characters.
I mean, we don't have
Technically,
number
only
of
3 of you
characters.
would have 2 characters.
Yeah, but still.
I don't nominate me.
Well, I know. I would entrust the three characters to like the three most experienced players here, which would be like between Caroline, Valith, Goran, and Zalin.
Hey.
You guys have to disperse it between yourselves.
Caroline's only played one character in this campaign. I'll play two.
I've played for like a couple months longer than you, though.
Yeah.
I know one person that might, if it is the same Lich, I would know one person who is still in Kylangal that would be willing to help.
Why would it be the same Lich?
Because I don't
Same
exactly
MO.
know many Liches, and it's the literal same exact tactic.
Okay.
Damn.
Who are they and where are they?
Out of character, I don't remember their name. I don't know where they are.
In character, you
Nice.
don't know where they are. One thing you'll note, they were not at the Blue and Black camp when you guys last were there. Even though that's where
That-
she was
that narrows it
previously.
down.
Second, you do remember her name. Her name is Imogene.
Imogen?
Imagine.
Yeah, Imogen.
I do know she was looking. She had a bad feeling, and she was looking into something. This might have been
She was
it.
looking into Karis.
Paris.
Because here's what you
Who's
remember.
that?
From your last adventure with your friends, you set off. All of you agreed to see off one of your friends when they were returning home. And after she left, you realized one of your friends, Karis, did not show for this event, even though he said he would. That made Imogene suspicious. So instead of returning to Blue and Black from that point, she left to go to Karis's home, where he said he would be after the fact. You have not heard from her since.
Maybe she's dead.
We should go investigate. If this person is
Do we
following
wanna
the lead,
Well,
You
if
wanna
this person, if the suspicions are correct, would like to check on Karis's family.
the only reason I'm being like, ooh, woo, let's go somewhere else is because we were supposed to have like a big fight, and the big fight would be much better if we had like more people here.
Then what the fuck are we supposed to do?
Oh,
I think if we want to do something else, then we should go to Clarivan.
Okay. I mean, I'm not opposed to that, but
I think that this whole undead thing is a high priority.
yeah.
Illican, what are
I
your
think if
thoughts?
we were to leave, it would probably be to check.
Do it.
What are your thoughts on the situation?
No thoughts, head empty.
Understandable.
It's good.
Well, the plan then. V, do you have a opinion? Actually,
I mean, if we're not supposed to like fight the dragon unless we have the whole party, which I think makes sense, I wouldn't want to deprive people of doing that. But also, what is there in Clarivan for us to do?
At worst, it would be to, in Clarivan, it would be to check to see how the war's going and whether or not we could help.
Yeah.
I mean, war is pretty epic.
I could probably do a quick estimation if not well.
Yeah, considering they've lost most of their country.
so Clarivan or follow Zalin's lead, are what I'm hearing are the two options.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd be down for either, but
Yeah.
My vote would be to follow the lead just so we can get this done and over with. It is very dangerous.
I don't think it'll take long to investigate that home. Even if it's massive. There are a lot of us. We could probably find some information there. And then make our way to Clear Yvonne. Either way, we're gonna need to
Yeah,
use-
or we just need to ask whether or not he came home.
Yeah. Or if your friend came by. Maybe something
Yeah.
happened on the way.
Where is this home?
Oh, it's to be in Koltar. They were my neighbors.
Okay. Well, that's not that far away though. So
Goran, do you have Windwalk prepared?
I do have Windwalk prepared.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast it on everybody.
So,
and then
Koltar
we
then?
fly.
Koltar?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Leaving the mountains behind, it's trying to find the word. A little depressing, Illiken.
Okay.
But you know that you'll return. And hopefully, upon that return, you'll eventually come to try to find peace or reconciliation for what happens. But in the meantime, it's a hard thought to bear. Eventually, you all begin to fly your way across the northern landscape of Kylanjal, where you find yourselves within the plains of Dormidir.
Wait,
Yes,
do we fly over Blackstone?
you would.
How's it looking?
Make a perception check.
$17.
A 17. It's looking relatively well. It seems that there's less conflict, though it's still currently surrounded by soldiers. You get the sense that chances are the skirmish is probably won, or they're having to pull back and regroup. Kind of hard to tell. You're not really versed in the ways of war, but it's either really good or really bad.
Let's hope for really good.
Yeah.
This being the case, you eventually find yourselves landing in Dormidir, just outside the city of Koltar. As you unmistform yourselves in front of the city and look around its gates, you see a number of soldiers that are ready in guard as they normally are, though some of them do recognize you, Alan, as one of the previous noble figures. Upon entering the city, are you guys doing anything other than just going straight to the... This would be the Mulcaster house?
Not that I can think of.
Okay. As you walk your way into the noble district, unimpeded by the population there, you do find that where once stood the Fulkeen estate now is just a landscape of still rubble. It has not been fixed or refurbished. It has not been adjusted or returned to its normal state. It is a burned down pile of rubble as a memory of the failures of the guards, and in memory of a noble house that no longer exists, Fulkeen. Next door, you find a stranger house. One with a almost castle-like appearance to it, with walls kind of guarding its own sanctuary, and a pair of guards donning the Mulcaster crest on their chest plates. As they look really young, but as you both enter in, they turn and look at Zalin. Zalin, welcome! What can we do for you?
Oh, Couple things. One, did Imogene stop by? And
Which one
because
was
of
she?
two, she was the drunk one.
You'll have to be more specific than that. Like one of ours or not one of ours?
Not one of yours.
Okay. So then maybe a visitor, right? She had long black
yeah, she'd
hair,
be
white
looking-
tips.
Yes.
I think
She would
so,
be
yeah.
asking. She'd be asking if Karis, which is one of yours, came back.
Karis is our elder, yeah, I know. The oldest brother of ours. He hadn't returned since he left with you all. We told her as such, and she kind of got confused. Asked us, probed us for a few more questions, and really none of which we could answer. But we haven't seen either of them since. Is Karis okay? Wait, does this mean that he's not the eldest anymore if he died?
We'll get back to you on that, but it does kind of answer a couple questions.
Yeah. I wonder who's the eldest then? Don't look at me, I don't know. At which point he turns to you all. For reference, we are all lots of siblings, and none of us really make it that far. Karis made it to, what was it, 25, I think? That's the farthest anybody's got.
Ish.
Most of us die off in our teens. We're a really reckless family.
Say stay safe, but that's probably not going to happen.
Listen.
Be lucky, I guess.
If you do find him, wherever he is, just promise us you won't let our magic be tainted by anyone else. Wherever
I
you find
promise.
his spell book, if he's gone, bring it back. Can't
I will.
afford to let that run rampant, as the rest of us have.
What kind of magic is it?
Go ahead and make a persuasion check. You have advantage because you're a noble. At least because of your nobility background.
Nice. 24.
24. I can't really say much, but seeing as how you're a friend to Zalin, I can't really see you doing much harm with it. Our magic is a unique magic. It's one that we don't share with the rest of the world, at least not kindly. We keep it to ourselves. It involves the best I could describe it is the temporal line of manipulation, or time magic. It's incredibly sacred, or at least we try to keep it amongst our family, and it's part of why there are so many of us. Not a single one of us is even remotely unique, aside from our own personalities and designs, but we all share the same face. Well, faces, technically, as he looks to his sister to his right. It's why there are so many of us, it's why we don't last very long. Life is, easy to forget its value when there's just an easy way to come back. Though, we aren't even really
Well,
ourselves.
let's come back more restart.
You say that, but none of us remember our past lives if we had any. So it's like a new
That's
life
what the
altogether.
restart is.
It's just...
Coming back would be you remember everything. Restarting is you going to step 0.
Right. At which point his sister kind of taps him on the shoulder. That's enough. Fair enough. Still, if you have more questions, should you all prove to be allies of our family, we might be able to help answer them, but a lot of this is meant to be secretive. I don't know how much Karis delved to use, Alan, but he was a talkative one.
If I may, I know that you may not be inclined to give me this information, but what happens if you were to hit that restart button?
We don't exactly know yet. It's theorized that hitting that restart button, as you so put it, recalls the soul back from the outer planes and brings us into a new body. That's just a replica of one we once had, but none of us remember anything, and our personalities are never the same. So it's almost as if we're just completely different people being created from a different timeline, technically. Come to think of it, none of us have ever met our parents.
Wibbly wobbly timey wimey.
Yeah, I wouldn't think about it too hard. Stuff's leading to more questions, and it's questions we can't really answer.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay. That is useful information, though.
Oh. Did I say too much again?
No,
Nah.
no. At least I don't think you did.
It's fine. On that note, we need to make a detour.
Where? Clear Run?
My house.
I should.
Right next door.
Yeah.
I have a question.
You have a question?
What's the guy's name again that we're looking for? Or the guy that Imogen was looking for?
Harris.
His name is Karis Mulcaster.
How do you spell
I'll type it. And I gotta move this so I can type. It'd be in the notes. Keras Mulcaster. Is that how you spell Mulcaster, Zalin? Probably.
Where'd you put it?
Fuck it.
It is
Campaign
now.
notes. Actually, I think I have him in one of my
If
lists.
it looks how it sounds, it's fine.
That's exactly it. Yeah, that's correct. Cool. Hey, I have everybody's character sheet still. Perfect.
Yeah, that should be how you spell Mulcaster. I think it's how I spelled it.
Great. Okay. So the next stop is then the Fulkine, what's left of the Fulkine estate. It's literally right next door. So what are you planning to do here
Yeah.
after you just don't even say goodbye to
Easy.
everyone? Easy.
Like, well, we're gonna go into my basement.
Oh, okay. After returning
Because
here,
we're dealing with this crap, I'm gonna have us quit.
after returning here, from the last time you had arrived, there is, the rubble that was previously placed there, is still in place. Go ahead and make me an investigation check really quick, though.
Investigation.
Can I help?
Not necessarily in this, no.
Can I help?
Again,
Considering how much time I spent here.
10.
No, because you would not. Okay. Looking at everything, it seems to be exactly as you left it before. There's the rubble that was placed on top of it to kind of secure it from previous travelings within, and kind of keep the rest of your family's artifacts locked away. But you can, you know that it takes a bit of strength to move it. Or if you have magical means of taking care of it, it's easy to pick up and move out of the way. But you do remember that you had to clear this past.
Yep. So I still remember the path.
Yeah.
It's like, eeny, meeny, miny, strongy boy, come here.
That's you, Illikin.
Oh, okay.
Lift on 3.
Be a roll for a strength check or no?
So this will be athletics. I need athletics from both of you. Illikin, because you're a powerful build, you'll have advantage.
Nice. Power. As if I didn't have an advantage already.
That is 18 from me.
And that's a dirty 20 from me.
All right, between the two of you, it's easy not only to shift it out of the way, but to pick it up and move it away from the trapdoor that you've previously opened and unlocked. You do remember. Well, no, you do remember that once at one point there was a lock, but it was ruined from before, and opening it up and jumping into this tunnel is easy enough to do. There's a ladder that leads down, though. It's up to you whether you use it. It's easy enough to get down there. There's no checks or anything, and one by one, each of you make your way down. Illican, it is a very tight squeeze.
I gotta suck it in.
Zalin, you come up to the familiar wall that protects the room behind it, and it is destroyed.
Oh, fuck me.
You rush inside to assess the damage, and there are a couple of pieces that are still there, though it looks like anything that was useful in her endeavors, such as one of the sets of armor, and this would have been one of the other weapons, or they're both gone. And everything else has been, like, intentionally tarnished and ruined.
Alright, well, I have good news and bad news.
What did
Good
you
news
start?
is, I'm pretty damn sure I know what we're dealing with. Bad news is what we're dealing with.
So, who is it?
So, I'm pretty sure that in some way, shape, form, or fashion, either the same Lich got Karis's memories, or took something that had his memories in some fashion, and did this. In which case, if they have his memories, they have his magic.
At this
What
point,
was stored
you...
here?
Oh, go ahead.
What was stored here was all of the armor and weapons collected by my ancestors for their own personal use.
Damn.
So this just became personal.
In addition, you're also realizing the scope of this, given your revelation earlier, that should this be the same Lich, this is not only a dangerous individual to deal with, this is now a Lich with access to the Molecaster magic.
I think we need to go speak to the Mulcasters again.
It would be nice to let them know, but I don't really want to put them in extreme danger. Anyone can counter their magic, it's them.
Yeah.
If Karis was the oldest and strongest among them.
Yeah.
Can someone try scrying on him? Or
It's
should we
possible.
try that?
but it would take some finagling of the rules, if you would, because none of you except Zalon have met him, and Zalon I know is not capable of scrying. But it is possible if Zalon has a way of presenting his image and likeness to you, it's possible to make that scry work. As well as if you have
Isn't
anything
his picture
of
in his house.
I have a question.
They don't have pictures.
How
of
long
his
has
house.
it been? I have a question.
Yes.
How long has it been since we last used the memory?
You guys used it.
That was in it was in the house to find the guy. See
Yeah.
the guy from the
How
house
long
and
ago?
stuff.
That was more than a month ago. We spent like a
You spent about 2.5 weeks on sea.
Traveling.
And
Yeah.
you spent about another week or so. I'll say yes. Yeah, it's been more than a month. Zalon,
Congratulations,
you can
Zalon.
use memory.
Was Karis ever
How-
in here?
Yeah, he was in here. Once.
Twice,
Sorry,
actually,
that's
because
right.
of when you put those artifacts back.
Oh yeah, twice.
You remember that time?
Yeah. Yeah, I remember.
Wonderful.
Which time are you wanting to remember, Zalon? Are you wanting to remember when you guys first initially got in here, or when you guys were putting everything back?
If you can remember the time when you're putting stuff back.
I want to
More
remember when we
recent.
were putting things back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are there any? I forgot. It's been a while since I've put memory in your hands. Are there any checks involved, or does it just happen?
It just happens.
Okay.
But people can make checks in the memory.
Perfect. I'm gonna
Yeah.
go ahead and turn the volume off then for this. So
At least that's I will double check because I do have the stats.
I'm
but
pretty sure you're right.
I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
It is an artifact.
Yeah, we were allowed to make.
Yeah.
If my memory serves, we can make 3 checks.
Yeah.
Yes. Anybody within there can make up to 3 checks before the thing shuts off. Yeah, that's correct. Okay. So in this instance, Zalon, you holding the metallic sphere in your hands and begin to recall the memory from when you were in this room, replacing all of the artifacts from which you all had. You kind of will it into existence with the memory, and eventually the orb in your hands just leaves your hands and begins to float. You watch as its seamless nature begins to fade, and seams around it begin to open up, and these blue wisps of energy begin to apparate in different sections. You can see in this specific memory as it begins to play out. Is it a still image? I need to ask really quick. Is it still image, or is it an entire event, like as it's moving?
It's an event as it's moving.
Okay, yeah, it should be the first 10 minutes of the event.
Yes.
Okay, you recall
And
as...
we can like skip forward through it and stuff too.
You recall, as you are in this room, looking behind you, the wall itself is reconstructed in part, where the opening, the open has made its way open, and everybody in this room witnesses 6 figures enter. One of them, Zalon Fulkeen. In this room, you also see enter, Yolan Fulkeen, as well as Finn from the boats from before, though brandishing a, I forget what he had, but he had something else on him. I can't remember. I'll have to
He had a
go back and
lightning
look.
shooty sword.
That's right. He took the lightning sword, which is missing from this room now too. You see that in this room, there are 3 other figures. A blue-skinned tiefling, who stands he's really skinny, really tall, with a longbow across her back. You see there is a shorter, kind of heftier woman who has a tankard of ale in her hands as she is returning a star metal spear to its rightful place, where it is also missing. And finally, you see a man of kind of odd proportions. He looks young, trying to look older, growing a black, like, mustache and beard and the whole kind of, right. He has kind of an air of importance around him, and Zalon, you know this to be Karis Mulcaster. You watch as he he doffs the breastplate that he took from this place, which again is also missing, as well as a ring that he had possessed on him, and places it in a different place. There is conversation that's had between them, and as they all kind of are laughing and joking around, Imogene from behind is taking another swig of whatever she had. You see she's a little confused. And in this moment, she mentions to the rest of everyone, I kind of feel like it's not over yet. Like the sinking feeling, like something's off. At which point, Finn chimes in. I mean, if something is off, if she ever appears again, we'll be sure to kick her ass. Again. You just gotta let us know. Which point?
Can I look at, like, intently look at Karis?
You may make an insight check on Karis. You may. This will be the first check.
I want to make a perception check on Karis.
After the insight, you may.
Fully take in his appearance. It's taking so long. I had to find the shit and stuff.
All right.
That's-
What's your total?
26.
26. All right. Okay. That's still enough to succeed. Okay. Or for you to succeed. So, you get the understanding that as those words are uttered, there's like a slight pause.
Sorry, I
to-
can't hear you.
There's a. Can you hear me now? Caroline? What
Wait.
the fuck?
Her phone just
Oh, okay.
wait a little bit.
Well, she can hear me from your side, yeah?
It's fucking up.
Well, no.
Okay,
Is
I'm
that a
back,
headset?
maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay. Welcome back. Hi, how are you? Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, good. So, as those words from Imogene are being uttered, there is a like slight pause in Karis's movement before returning to normal. And you get the sense like as she continues to speak this, Karis kind of remains silent in the background, not really saying much. And plays off the like he just goes through his spell book and begins to try to like play off not paying attention to the conversation, or at least listening in casually while checking notes or whatever he's trying to do. He's being deceptive in this moment. You get the sense that in this moment, he is not Karis.
Ooh.
Is he being possessed?
Zalin?
He just looks super pissed.
Goran, do you want to
Yeah.
make that perception check?
I would. I'm
Alright.
just trying to take in his likeness.
That'll
Also,
be his second. That'll be a second check. Go for it. this is
take
based
his
on
likeness,
sight.
see what's going on. I want to see what's on him, how he's acting. I want to see the book, what he's reading.
Yeah, sure. Make that
18.
check. An 18. Okay. Go ahead and also make me an Arcana check, unrelated to the number of checks you can make for this, because it is important based on the items he has on him.
Okay.
As you are making his perception check, it's relative.
8.
8. Okay. You see he has a number of he has a belt across him and another like it almost looks like a half belt that comes like under his arm and has a number of different like trinkets and oddities on him. You get the sense they're probably for some kind of like arcane purpose, but you're not exactly sure what. In addition, he has a pouch that has a bunch of different spell components that is currently sealed. He has the spell book that is currently looking into. He does still have the nobility robes that are on him, though they do seem a little bit damaged where the armor was not protecting him. You also see that he has just like Zalin and Yolan and Finn in this room, he has a similar, if not identical, scarring to him that everybody else does. Everybody in this room has that scarring. It's the same. I mean, you all saw when Finn was using his key points, the scars would light up, but for nobody else has that ever taken place that you've seen. You also see that he, as he, in this image, as it's going through the rounds, when he goes to set the ring in its place, he, sleight of hand, takes it off and keeps it to himself. He never returned the ring. You are unfamiliar, however, with what the ring was. Is there anything else that you were looking for in that perception check?
I'm gonna ask Zalin about the ring.
Do I remember what the ring did?
You would. That ring specifically was the ring of spell storing that he was borrowing. And it had some additional spells in them, though most of them were abjuration, and one of them was... Actually, I think they're all abjuration. Nope. So one of the, you know that some of them would have been enchantment and some of them would have been abjuration. But all of which were stored with first level spells. So he just has first level spells ready to go without needing to cast spells.
Interesting. All right.
You have one more check if you would like to make that.
Anyone have anything else that they would suggest we look at? Can I see any of... What are the personal possessions that he has on him that I can see?
That you'd be able to immediately see. There's the ring. He has the spell book, which looks like it's a very intricate and resilient kind of spell book. Starry would be able to recognize this as an arcane grimoire meant to resist like weathering effects. He does have a light crossbow across his back, though it doesn't look like it's seen any use at all. And he does also have a shield that he has that's not currently equipped, but is also strapped on him. You see the ring of his family crest, in addition to a pouch that holds a number of different oddities. Like a kind of like a sack that one-arm sash that kind of goes across his back and houses a bunch of like traveling equipment, such as rope, which you can see is strapped to the side.
Would there be anything here that would be a personal possession, or maybe a hint towards a personal possession of some sort?
Left behind? Yes,
Yeah.
actually. Zalin, in the place of the armor where the breastplate was, where he had put it back, you do see there is a set of scale mail that is not supposed to be there. You do understand that this was Karis's scale mail that he wore before he donned the breastplate.
Let's fucking go. This is a personal possession.
That is a personal possession, yeah.
Wonderful. And I'm familiar with his likeness.
You are, yeah. Do you guys
Would you say I've...
Go ahead.
Is it more so I've secondhand, or would this be more firsthand? Because I'm actually like seeing him.
You
And
don't
that's
know
fair
him.
perception.
Know him. This is first hand, or sorry, this is second hand.
Ah, damn.
But it is still enough to be considered second hand, I believe. Actually, let me read scrying really quick. Before we go on to scry, actually, let's finish memory. Is there any other check anybody would like to make? You do see, and I'll mention this as well. On him, I forgot to mention this. He does have a religious holy symbol that's on him, but it's unclear as to. You have to. Bleh. You're not sure what domain he follows.
Hmm. Yeah.
I didn't
I
really think of any other check to make.
So two
Okay.
things. One, I have one spell that I have unprepared. Two, I don't have scry prepared. I feel like it would be bullshit to prepare scry in that spell slot. At least for today. We could do the whole scrying thing tomorrow.
If nobody else wants another check, then I'll offer a religion check to those of you who have any knowledge of religion or have studied some aspects.
That would be me.
That would be you.
So just normal. Normal roll.
Yes, this is just straight religion.
17.
A 17. Okay. You vaguely recognize this domain. You're not exactly sure what deity he follows because there's no like general understanding. There's no like immediate show of what kind of deity is followed here. But the domain itself specifically is a domain of peace.
I
It's-
relay that information to everyone else.
It's safe to say that Karis's domain has been broken. If he is the lich now that you're hunting.
Well, this is going to be interesting.
It's gonna hurt.
I am so sorry.
After this check is made, you all watch as memory, all the wisps begin to writhe around and swirl back into memory's place as every little compartment that opened up quickly seals shut and memory boom, to the ground. It thuds.
I'm going to give it back to Starry. I believe he's the person who normally possesses it.
He takes it and sticks it in his pack. It is now dormant for a month.
So this would be a massive stretch, but there's only one place. Well, there are two things that we can do from here. One, and I think this is one of the most important, we need to go speak to the Mulcasters, like, now. We can take a few minutes or a few hours if we need, but we need to go as soon as possible. Speak with them. Zalin, I understand if you want to take some time. We can just sit here if that's what you need. But I'd imagine you want to act.
I'm going to run my longsword through that lich's fucking chest cap.
Two, if there's any way to save your friend, I think the only place we could find that information would be in Clearyvon. They would definitely be down to help us if we told them that we have an idea of where this lich might be and that we want to combat it. But
I don't think there's any way we could save.
it's worth a shot, I think.
Well, it's more a matter of Harris was a corpse when the phylactery was just. Now the lich is back.
For those
That
who
means
didn't,
that the Karis is probably gone.
But the Mulcaster magic, though.
The Mulcaster magic is currently in the hands of a lich. I need to rectify.
Okay. Well. We should speak with the Mulcasters, see if there's any way to fight the magic that they use.
Better at.
I'm sorry, I missed that.
You're the one who's better at talking. I'll let you do that. I'll see if there's anything useful in here.
Can I help search this room?
You go talk to the Mulcasters. I'll be here.
Okay. Zal.
So-
If killing that lich is something that we must do.
Not just for personal vengeance, for all of Kyle Y'all.
Yeah. We're going to do it together.
okay. Taking a moment to inspect the room, I'll have Zalan and one other person go ahead and make an investigation check, while Goran moves on to make another conversation with the Mulcaster family.
I want to do an investigation.
You want to do investigation? Okay. You have to go to
Yeah,
Zalan and Aaron. Make me investigation checks.
Yeah.
I got a 7.
Checks out.
15.
A 15. Okay. So with a 7, you find the armor that was left behind by Karis. Either carelessly or intentionally, you're not exactly certain, but it's there. The scale mail armor that he once wore. You also, thanks to the help of Aaron, find that the lightning sword is still in here.
Can I have it?
It's called Volt Edge.
Let's put a sound up.
Can I steal?
Is it a long sword or what?
Volt Edge, I believe, is a short sword.
This is
Let me check.
sound stuff.
Oh.
We're in their family home.
Oh, okay. Well, that's no better. Well, sounds just lightning.
It was a Volt Edge short sword.
I'm gonna hold on to that.
Alright. You can go ahead and add that to your inventory. There doesn't seem to be anything else of value in this room.
Guess we'll head back outside.
Okay. Goran, as you make your way back to the entrance of the Mulcaster house or fortress,
Can
whatever
I-
you want to call it,
Can I join him?
you may. So the two of you make your way to their fortress. Familiar faces? Anything else?
Goran is his demeanor has changed. This has gone from being a curious, like, oh hey, this is interesting, to this is business type look. We have a problem. Very big problem.
Like, how big are we talking? Like calamity size, or just we're missing a couple cold? Like what?
We
Like-
have reason to believe that Karis Mulcaster is dead.
Yes!
It gets worse.
You're now talking to the new oldest.
Somebody
Well-
has possession of his body.
Shit! He's not dead. Well, I
And
guess
his
he's
magic?
He's dead. Sorry, I should focus.
And his magic.
Oh!
His spell book.
Oh!
We have reason to believe
Oh no.
that it is the Lich that is raising the armies of the dead of the Eastern Empire.
I can see why that would be a problem.
Yeah.
Like a big problem. Like a calamity problem.
Yeah.
I get that you don't have any idea of what our magic can do. Yet. But
Very
Not
minimal.
Really.
We need more
That is,
information.
we... Can you deal with that? I feel like if we send more of our own, siblings, they're just gonna keep dying.
So here's the thing. We don't know anything about your magic. We don't have information. And we are here for that. Either you can tell us more, we can step inside and turn this into a proper conversation, or
We... Our magic is not hostile by nature. It is a supporting magic, if you would. That's the most I can really kind of delve at the moment. It will not be physically harmful, nor mentally harmful, at least on its own. But I don't exactly know what else our brother had. As far as
Yeah.
those go. There's a lot of powerful magic that you will have to be careful of. We don't have a lot of spells that we wield within our magic, but it is, how do we say this? It is incredibly useful when given an intellectual mind.
yeah, the Lich is,
I could
far as
imagine.
I can tell. Yeah.
Do you have
One does not
anything
sim-
specific that we should be looking out for?
Yeah. We need more
Anything,
information
honestly,
here.
that's not our magic. I don't, like I said, I don't know what spells he had. I don't know what he is capable of. What I do know is that our magic is capable of altering altering active events. In the sense like, let's say in the timeline that is our timeline, if I were to pull out my sword and swing at you and it would miss, I can potentially alter it to an adjacent timeline to make that sword then hit. Like a timeline where you are just barely standing a little too close to me. Does that make sense?
Yes.
It's like
Jesus.
creating an alternate...
Making not make sense at all.
It's like you
It
create an
kind of
alternate
makes
path of
sense.
existence and erase the other.
You have the ability to create minor alterations 3.
Yes, in the event. However, those minor alterations affect everything. It's the existence of everything. Anything that would have happened in the previous timeline, whatever could have changed because of that one event, is no longer going to happen. Though it is theoretically possible to put things back in that pathway, should a future event allow for that change to be made. It's just incredibly unlikely, and we don't actually know if that's the case. It's not a two-dimensional plane, it's not even a three-dimensional plane of how timelines work. There is one timeline. There are adjacent theoretical timelines that we can then delve into and course correct into. It's, imagine a train. You don't know what trains are. Shit. I've said too much.
Well, please explain. I would love to know what a
Well,
train
no,
is.
we do know what trains are. We experience them in the wastes.
Is this true?
They have those in the Arctic Wastes.
Kind of.
I should go
Not
visit.
anymore. We kind of.
Oh.
You
Do
think
you know of
used
anywhere
to?
else they would have, other than outside of this plane? I've said too much again.
I mean,
Ignore
we've been
that I
to
asked
the
that.
other planes.
Ignore that I asked that. It's
Well, we
irrelevant.
don't-
It's going to... Never mind. Shh. Just
Shush the brain.
shush the brain.
Well,
You
at
don't
least
have to
now you're
worry...
Aware.
Yes, you don't have to worry about our magics physically impacting you, as they don't technically physically impact anyone or anything, just everyone and everything all the time, every time. Which sounds bad, but it's really not. It's like simplistic in some facets.
It's not deadly magic, it's just powerful.
Ah, Zalin.
Hi.
Hi. Please get them
You know
away
what
from me,
spells
I
he
talk too
possesses?
much. What?
Zalon, you spent time with Karis. What do you know? What spells he might have had access?
Yes. A couple of his favorites.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember?
Yeah. I don't remember what their names are, but I remember what the hell they did.
What do they do?
Well, one made a bunch of people basically stuck in time in a particular group similar to Fireball. Like same range-ish. Another would trap you in a cage where if you touch the walls, it hurts like a motherfucker. One was could alter time a little bit to where he wouldn't either things would auto miss or things would auto hit. I think he could do both.
Mhm. It's the one that we were told about.
Don't forget his favorite, Gay Baby Jail.
Yes, and then he would put you in a cage of force, and you just were stuck there. He called it Gay Baby Jail.
What an odd fellow.
We all have our quirks. I'm gonna stop talking now.
Yeah, probably a good idea. Pleasure talking to you. Sorry about your loss. Congrats on being your oldest, and we're gonna go. Have a nice day.
Good luck. Have fun killing my brother.
Yeah, maybe if you
Well
see him,
done.
maybe, remember that he's not himself.
Oh, if we see him, it's on sight like
bet.
our familiars.
I'll explain that one on the way.
On second thought, don't. I'm gonna have somebody
Probably a
else on
good idea,
guard duty
actually.
now. And he turns and goes into the castle. One of his other siblings will come out and take his place.
Nice.
Anywho, we've got a Karis to kill.
The other
Horrible.
sibling hears that, but nothing else, and it's just like, what?
The two guards look slightly afraid, considering all blue and black.
Well, to be fair, also, Zalin, you only knew from Karis that he was pretty sure he was the oldest. He doesn't even actually know. None of them know. There's too many of them to know.
Making it to 25 gives you a pretty good chance of being over. Oh, we lost one.
That would
Yeah.
There,
be.
that would be V.
Yeah.
Okay. So, with your newfound information, what is the next goal? What is the next? Where are you going?
Underground Cave 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Is that the next priority?
Is my priority.
I mean, we could long.
If someone's got another idea.
Yeah, is there anything we want to prepare? Is there anything that is
Oh.
like smart to have?
Actually, before we leave the Mulcaster house, can I ask the guys for something? The guards.
Sure. Hi.
Actually, never mind. We have a person in possession of it. We're good.
Well, you're a lot
Oh.
farther up than we are. Further in?
Somewhere. Do you happen to have like a lock of his hair or like something else of the like?
I don't know if it would count, but technically any of the males in here would have the same hair. Since they're all of our fathers.
More likely to work.
Technically, I guess we all would have the same hair? To be fair, we don't know if we have a mother, a father, or neither or both. We have no idea. So, and she takes a knife and... Good luck!
Thank you.
I don't know if it'll work. Maybe try something else first.
We're gonna try something else first.
We're gonna do some testing. Have fun!
You too. Nice. The hair away.
Okay, you have a lock of Mulcaster hair.
Also, scale mail.
And the scale mail. Okay.
Alright.
So, with this lich being a priority, is that the next stop, or do you guys have anywhere else you'd like to stop before you go back to do that?
I think... Well, we can't scry for another...
Yeah.
Yeah,
Salad.
What's up?
When you fought the Lich earlier, was there anything particular that was like really good? Like did a lot of damage or like helped you guys?
I mean, it's
that
technically
we should
considered
get?
undead, so I guess holy. We didn't really have any specific anti-undead things. Kind of.
You do now.
Although,
Her
I
name
guess,
is Zillikin.
Yeah.
I'm also kinda slightly anti-undead.
I'm not dead at all, actually.
It's more a matter of, I guess, just trying to avoid Moonlight. Because it's all that kind of zombie.
Avoid
Oh.
moonlight.
Yeah. Because they were...
So it all moved.
Sunbeam
They had
it
that
is.
weird theme. Yeah. They had that weird theme going on.
Okay,
Also,
I'm just gonna...
who has entombment slot open? Because I have a short circuit I need to let you borrow.
We got like 3 attunement slots open, I don't know.
I also have an attunement slot opened actually.
I don't know, 2 just did.
Cool.
I should probably go do
More specifically, the short sword itself as a swinging weapon is going to be more as a last resort. Other than that, it's more of an if
Can
an
I
oh
dual
shit
wield
situation
a short
happens, point and
sword?
click.
Short swords are light weapons, yes. So if you wanted to swap your daggers out for short swords, you could dual wield them.
I can have one dagger and the short sword.
You could do that too.
Wait, yeah.
Cool. Then I'm gonna trust you with the Volt Edge short sword.
You can Google it on D&D Beyond.
Yes, I will do that.
How do I even attempt
Its main effect is for one time only, it shoots lightning 60 feet in front of you.
Intriguing.
So now you
Don't
have the
waste
Volt Edge
it.
short sword, the Volt Action rifle.
The
Okay.
Volt Edge short sword.
Mm-hmm.
Does
Voltage
anyone
is
have
one
the
word.
ability to prepare anti-life shell? Other than me.
You're-
Sorry? Wait,
Other
no.
than you, Arya.
I don't know.
Is this only a druid spell?
It might be. I think I know it might be a sorcerer spell too. It might be a cleric spell. I don't know. Anti-life shell 5e. Let's Google this.
Hedging
Anti-life
a creature
shell.
other than undead and constructs. Never mind.
Oh yeah, it's not.
It's the opposite of what you want.
So it's for druids, 2 specific domains of cleric, of which Illiken is neither, and I think that's a warlock subclass. Yeah,
Jack, come here.
it's not his.
Unfortunately.
But
And
Illiken,
your
Illiken
anti-life
does
shell is the
have
opposite of what we want.
Illiken does have a feature through Channel Divinity called Turn Undead.
Yeah. This is
Be helpful.
Do I have turn undead?
No, because it's a clear
Do you
Channel
have
Divinity.
make re-dead?
thing.
It's Channel Divinity.
It's clear.
Us?
Yeah. We're gonna be.
I mean, there was
fine.
6. There was 5 of us last time. There's like head count more than that now.
Yeah, but we have to fight
And we
the
did.
giant
We only
first,
had
and then
one
we fight
casualty.
afterwards.
Also, Kevin just left, so now we're even less people.
Kevin said he'll be
Yeah,
back.
we are.
Well, yeah.
And who
He
knows,
said he
Starry
might
might
be
join
back.
at the end of this too. One of you should call Starry, tell him to get online.
Well, he might be
I
at
don't like-
work still.
But
don't
did I
talk
stutter?
to Starry, you know this.
I'm kidding. It's fine.
You don't need to work when D&D's happening.
Exactly. I don't work Fridays.
I mean, anyway, he's a fucking programmer. He can just not work. Like, easy job, you know?
That's not how that works.
Just make a program that programs for you.
Starry works in fucking IT. He plays Balloons TD6 his entire day. It's okay.
That
I
bastard.
have not seen him actually work on his job at all.
Fucking calling his ass out. Alright, chill.
Man.
Okay. Alright. So, where are you guys going again?
I guess if we need a
Back to
long rest to prepare, we could
Travelers.
find a hotel.
Or we can just go
Well,
camp outside where we were camping last night again.
That'll work.
Oh, Lord, no.
It doesn't really matter.
Okay. Yeah, so you guys gonna make your way back to the mountains? And take a long rest?
Riley, I have a question about a spell.
About what?
So, a spell.
Okay.
So, if a spell gives me resistance to fire, and I already have resistance to fire, does
It does
give
not.
me immunity to... Fuck. That spell's useless then.
Why do you want to be immune to fire?
No, he wants to be resistant to my fire.
I'm already resistant to your fire. I
No,
put
you're
on the
not.
ring of fire
No, you're
resistance.
not.
No,
No,
you're
you
not.
are not.
See, while you guys, while Dallin was
Resistance
away,
goes to nothing.
he was attuning his fire. So now his friendly fire still hurts.
God
I've
damn it.
gone from normal fire to hellfire.
Nice. God.
Okay,
Ring of
So-
fire resistance is useless, isn't it?
against him, yeah. So, you guys are using your wind walk to go back to the mountain, yes?
And Asia.
It might be worth searching for more supplies to kill undead. I can't do that much radiant damage.
The unfortunate part of that is the one place it would be probably really good to find that is under Imperial control. And everywhere else that might have something similar is currently at
Yeah.
war. It's really hard to find supplies that you don't already have unless you are not in war. Like, it's there's a war going on. Resources are now kind of strenuous. Strenuous? There you go.
Being strained, yeah. What is Word of Radiance?
So I'm hearing we're gonna long rest, yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
So-
gonna tune to the short sword.
You'll tune to the short sword. You guys will, before that, fly back to the mountains, take your long rest. And it's here. I think we can go ahead and go on for a break, or do we need one?
Okay.
Do we need a break or
I
no?
do not personally need a break.
I'm good to keep going.
It's whatever you need.
Silence. Okay.
Yeah, we all choose.
All right. We'll just keep going. Cool. As far as where you would take shelter in the mountains, are you guys going back to the lake area, or are you going to try to find a different way in?
Didn't we look for another way out of the cave and then just found the dragon?
You weren't looking for another way out of the cave. You were looking to go deeper and found the dragon. And then you
Oh.
subsequently blocked off that path.
Because the dragon was chasing us.
Yes. You do have pass without trace.
Yeah, we do need to, however, move the rocks.
God, give me
That
a
in
couple
itself
seconds.
will
I need
probably
to-
be less.
Yeah, sure. Take some
I'm-
time, prepare your spells.
God.
Goran, you good?
Yeah, give me a second. I'm just.
So no, you're not good.
I'm good to continue. I'm just like looking up spells that might be.
Okay. So, I'll ask again, are you guys going to the reservoir of water? Where you found the first entrance? And going back through there, unfucking the rubble, or passing through it with mist form? Or are you guys going to try to find another pathway through this? It would take some time, but it's not entirely impossible, you think. It's up to you what you want to do.
Whatever to me.
I'm good to go in the way we know is an entrance. I don't. Knowing the Lich, they probably wouldn't have a back door that's obvious, so it would take really long to find.
Fair argument. Okay. So, we'll say that you guys would have camped by the watering area then. In this instance, as you are getting ready, or readying yourselves for the combat to come, is there anything you guys would like to do before you enter the cave? Delving into this? I'll take that as a no. Okay. So, you all begin to crawl your way back into this cave you found before. You see the water on the ground itself has dried up a little more. It seems though that it hasn't rained and this pathway has not been blocked off. Nope, don't have that. So, as you make your way into this cavern, and begin to kind of look around with all the different spaces, you found the previous way that you were in beforehand. Are you going to continue down that path? And spend time moving the rubble, or what's the plan for getting around the rubble?
Hmm. I mean, Zalon did say that.
Taria-
What am I doing? I didn't hear that part.
I was just gonna be like, like Zalon suggested there might be another entrance somewhere else. We could look around.
Yeah, there might be.
Wouldn't
It's
hurt.
just going to be hidden in the depths of tomfuckery.
Also, should we even be fighting the dragon right now? It's not a smart idea. Also, out of character, we probably
Well-
shouldn't, just because half the campaign is not here.
We can try and look for a way around. At
Yeah,
the
we
very
can try and look
least.
for a way around. It's gonna take the rest of the session, and then we can fight the dragon next sense.
Yeah. Oh, before
Seems legit.
we go into the cave, can I just scry on
Yeah, sure.
Karis?
You may. I will say this. You are in a den where you are fairly confident, given the circumstance, that this lich is either in here or is aware of the presence of things that are in here. Are you going to scry on the lich and potentially reveal your position, or are you going to? Well, I guess that you would
I said
understand that.
before we go into the den.
Regardless, it is possible, because it has happened before, where after scrying, you lose the element of surprise. Are you willing to risk that?
Well, we probably wouldn't have the element of surprise anyhow, given the crap we have to go through.
Yeah.
Okay. It's
Right, scrying it is.
scrying. All right. So, you have. What are you using to make the spell? The armor or the hair?
I'm gonna go with the
Go with
armor.
the arm.
Okay. And then this is second hand.
Yeah.
So, let me go ahead and get the dice out. Let's see this really quick. In this instance, that would be active. Okay. He doesn't have anything else that would be involved in this. Okay. Ooh. Let me look up one more thing. Ba-ba-da-dum. All right. Okay, cool. Nothing else. Great. Where is my dice tray? Where the fuck did the dice tray go? Oh, it's down there. Ooh. Okay. So that's a total of 18. What are the modifiers I need to apply?
That would be minus. I looked up.
You have the armor.
I have the armor, so that would be -4 plus, and then
-4, so that makes it 14. And then for the
14.
secondhand knowledge.
secondhand knowledge, it would be +5. It says.
Yeah, so that would be a total of 19.
Rip.
Does that save?
Yeah, he saves.
Okay. And now he cannot be scryed on. I will tell you this, though. You do know he's a valid target.
Well, wasn't able to succeed on scrying, but Well. He can be scryed upon. So either he is alive or he is unalive.
So, how are we maneuvering through this cave?
Okay.
Are you gonna attempt to go through the rubble to move it out of the way?
Party seems to have the consensus of that not being a good idea with us having.
Yeah.
Okay. Then you're trying to find another way around this, and this room has not been well explored. So, go ahead and make me. This would be a perception check. Who wants to make this perception check?
Everyone or one in particular?
At most, or at least, at the most, 2 people. So who wants to make this?
I will do perception check.
Okay, so Caroline's 1.
I have to find the thing.
Miss Goring, you can be the other.
Okay.
Yeah. Make another.
I would be that.
Is Aaron gonna be the other instead? Who is it gonna be?
No, it can be
Obviously.
whatever.
Okay.
Awesome.
Goran, I will allow you advantage on this because it's an echoing cave and you can use your hearing.
Awesome. Roll like dog
What are
shit.
we
I rolled
looking
17
for?
total.
What are we
Perception.
looking for?
Passages,
but
a different way through. You're instead of
Okay.
going through the way where the dragon is.
I see. Well, I'll do bad. I rolled an 11, but
11?
I'll use one of my divine senses to like, because that gives me 60 feet to check if there's undead.
Yeah. Within 60 feet of you, you're confident there are no undead.
Nice.
Ooh.
Goran, what's that perception check?
17 total.
17. Yeah.
Rolled
Okay.
a 9.
Rolled a 9. So,
I rolled a
looking around,
4.
there is not an obvious entrance that you can see other than, or obvious passageway that you can see other than this. Goran, however, you are able to catch some kind of strange whistling sound, and with it, you're able to follow it to what looks like an area that is meant to be a false wall. The rock here is meant to move, though you're not exactly sure how. I will let you make an investigation check.
I'm gonna gesture everybody over. I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna raise my hands.
Like this? I don't.
No, like in front of me. In front
Oh,
of me.
okay, gotcha.
Open sesame.
Nothing happens.
I'm gonna push on it.
Okay. You push on it, and it feels like solid rock.
Mm-hmm. That there's something behind here.
Yes. Like I said, if you want to make that investigation check, you may. Since you were the one that found it.
Okay. If somebody else also wants to make an investigation check or give me advantage, that'd be awesome.
No, you're the one that found it. It's for you.
Okay.
Can you get the guidance from the artificer?
19.
You can. I'll give you guidance. You do get the. Wait, does anybody in your party have guidance?
It's-
I have
Yeah,
guidance.
not guidance, but
I have guidance.
Yeah, it's a skill check. You can give guidance.
I give guidance.
Okay. So add a d4.
Okay. Would I also be able to get the thing that Veilth usually gives me?
Flash
D
of
plus 5?
Genius.
Yeah.
I don't know if Veilth would use it for this. Maybe.
Probably.
For
Veilth
Flash
is
of
pretty
Genius-
liberal with it. 20.
20. Veilth won't need to use it. 20 is what you need.
Awesome.
So, as you kind of are looking around, you follow the rock around, and it feels like natural rock until you find a seam. And you begin to trace that seam down. And it seems like the reason there's whistling is because the door is... Who the fuck? Oh. The door itself, I'm gonna mute Maya. What did I just do? God damn it.
Oh, hey, Starry.
I ignored that and I accidentally hit the... Oh, is that Starry?
Hey, my phone's dead.
Oh, okay, cool. Cool. Hi, Starry.
Hello.
Fuck you.
Welcome to the Fun Zone, also
Um,
known as the Thunderdome.
Hey, so have you ever wanted to kill one of your close friends because they have been possessed by a lich?
Who got possessed by a lich? Tius?
Welcome to
one of them.
Zellen's life.
Welcome
Aaron,
to
look
Zellen's
now.
life.
His name is Karis
of Zal-
Mulcaster, and it was one of the traveling companions of Zalin before he met up with you
During
guys
the
again.
Folkeen camp-
Well, that's not my
Yeah, during
friend.
the
then.
Folkeen
That's like
campaign.
someone I know.
Damn, Sky, that's rude.
No.
Starry,
No, it's
You
one
don't
of
know him,
Zal's.
you don't call him
Starry,
your friend,
Starry,
what the fuck?
Starry. He's giving you perspective of what Zalin's going through right now.
Oh,
Like, you guys have a target.
I haven't had that experience. No, Goran.
Yeah.
Trauma for your
it's
thoughts?
Kind of. This is out of character. Goran wouldn't be.
Okay.
And Goran wouldn't be like. Zalin's gonna have to make sweet, sweet love to his friend Karis with the end of a broadsword.
The business
No,
end of
it's
a
the business
broadsword.
end of a longsword.
By the way, Starry, memory has been used again, so 1 month.
Okay.
Cool. All right.
Did we? You said 1
We
month
used
ago.
that
like,
one
the-
needs therapy.
Yes, we've already established
We
that.
used it. Yeah, we've used it this session. Just
Yeah, but like last time, did we? Like,
Yes,
I
it's
don't know
fine.
how much actual time passes by. Did it go with exactly like a month or like
a little
way
over,
more?
little over. Not way
Little
over,
over,
a little
okay.
over. Back to the door
Yeah,
in
maybe a
here.
few days.
You guys are back in the cave after doing some mist form traveling around. You went to not Clurivan. It was You went to
Koltar.
Zalin's, yeah, Koltar, and met the Molecasters. Realized some shit about Zalin's, friend, and then he came back, stole a bunch of shit, and now you're hunting him. That's the long and the short of it. You guys are back in the caves from before, where the undead dragon is, and you found a different entryway. Goran, the reason there is a whistling sound is because there is a gap underneath the door where the wind's coming through. And it's possible to lift this door up and out of place. Though you'd have to be
I have a
strong.
crowbar.
It's more like this thing is on like some kind of a space where either you lift it up and it swings up, or you lift it up and it goes straight up, or it's not a push, you gotta pull,
yeah, I'm gonna back up, and I'm gonna ask everyone to back up as well. I'm gonna see if pulling on it just like with my strength is gonna be fine.
Yeah, sure, go ahead and make an athletics check.
Oh, hold up, stop! I'm gonna check for traps.
Okay, go ahead. That was part of the investigation check. There is no trap.
Okay. Well, actually, not fuck. Good. eh, And that was an athletics check?
Athletics, yes.
3.
Yeah, it doesn't budge. Not even remotely. Your scrawny noodle arms like...
Somebody else
Like,
mind
you're strong, right?
Illiken has powerful build. It would really help, actually.
Yeah. Somebody else mind opening this door?
Illiken? Illiken, you are muted. Is Al there? Illiken. I wonder where they went.
My brain fart. Repeat,
there you go.
please.
Open the door.
You want to pull on a door?
Door.
Heavy door.
Yes.
Okay, go
Let's
ahead and make
open
me an
door.
athletics check. Again, with your powerful build, you have advantage on this. Sometimes it pays to be a half giant.
Ooh,
Total
17.
17. Okay. We'll say for this one then, Valeth will use one flash of genius. With that, you're able to pull the door up and outward towards you and lift it up for the rest of your party to not only see what's inside but walk in should they choose to. Looking in, you
I
notice.
will enter.
All right. So moving on from what's inside. As the door opens, you look in and you can see that there is a long, dark tunnel that seems much more artificially carved out. Those of you with darkness can see beyond it at a certain point. Illiken, especially with your dark vision, you see clearly up until about like 200 feet in when there is an open chamber from which you can see inside of. Do you want to go in?
Pass the trace stealth check.
Okay.
Are we currently getting the lich? Or killing the friend?
It's the same
We're
thing.
multitasking and doing both.
Yeah,
Is the friend
the
with
lich
the
is
lich?
the friend.
Oh,
Yeah, the
plot
lich
twist in my
possessed that
world.
person's body.
that's kind of cool. Oh, wait, the lich possessed the body?
Yes.
Pretty much.
Like a flying mind? Like the lich wasn't a real person? Or like the lich is also a human? Like a person, but also
Like the Lich has all of his memories and spells.
Oh, like Voldemort in the first movie.
Sure, we'll go with that.
Sure.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, you know? Yeah, thanks.
Zalon, you're taking point.
Whatever boats your float.
Zalon, you're taking point, yes? And
Yep.
Goran has passed without trace. You guys are stealthing now? I'll have everybody go ahead and make me stealth checks. I remember heavy armor is disadvantage. Granted, I think that only applies to Astaroth, but... Maybe Illiken? Illiken, what armor are you wearing? I always forget.
Why am I rolling like
Chainmail.
such dog shit?
Chainmail?
Yes.
I think that's disadvantage on stealth as well.
Yes.
Yeah,
I got
so
a 14.
everybody roll stealth. Add 10. Illiken disadvantage.
14
Me
plus
too, me too, me
10.
too.
24.
Total.
So 24 from Zalon. Goran, would you roll?
22 total.
Oh,
with
wow.
all of the bonuses.
Aaron with 27. Oh, is that 37, Aaron?
Yeah.
Hey, Riley, what's my
37 is fine.
dex?
What's your dex?
Actually, what's my stealth? Can you check my stealth? I'm gonna roll
I'm
it.
checking. I'm checking.
Even though I have disadvantage, it's still
Your
plus
dick
10,
is small,
right?
sorry.
Yes.
Starry, your stealth is a +7.
Plus 7.
Illiken, what's your total?
You're probably gonna roll higher than me.
Even though I have a disadvantage, it's still plus 10, right?
Yes.
25.
Bro, I don't know why I'm rolling like such dog shit today, Jesus.
It's Zalon's
13.
charm.
Your dog shit.
Wait, did you say 13, Illiken?
Yes.
Did you add 10?
Yes. I have a +0 stealth modifier, and I rolled a 3.
And
I got
Caroline,
19.
So
19. Okay.
I
So,
was not designed for stealth.
that's true. So,
Fair.
one by one, you make your way into this chamber. Following down the dark corridor. Again, it's a little tight for you, Illiken, but you manage to squeeze in fine enough. That's part of probably why you're as loud as you are. It's because you're having to like shove past rock, and it's annoying. Your armor's kind of clanking a bit. You're already like squished down. It's not a comfortable time.
I'm gonna put my hood up.
Okay, hood's up. And as you all are entering the room, Zalin, since you were first, go ahead and make me a perception check.
Eight.
8. Okay. As you enter this chamber, you can see what looks like a number of different kind of utensils on a table. That seems to be for some kind of experimentation. Though you're not exactly sure what they are similar to that one room you found back in the original cave. Though there is still a
Is
missing
there a table?
There is no table. No.
Damn
I
it!
knew what you were referring to. No, it's not there. You also see there are what look like a number of empty cages that are hanging from the ceiling. They're small cages meant to hold other things, though one of them is not empty and currently houses what looks like a dead rabbit. And by dead, I mean it is rotting. Unclear of whether or not it's undead, but it's dead. Additionally, you look around along the wall of the room, you can see something that looks like a kind of the best way I could describe it is like a locker for equipment. Though it has a kind of like glass dome like front to it that on its own is completely pitch black, even in your dark vision. That's about all you see. You do also see there are 2 other passageways in here. One of them leads like off in an odd direction, though based on previous travels, you can surmise it leads in the direction of the dragon, while the other leads elsewhere.
I kind of want to take the other path.
The elsewhere path.
What are you guys doing here?
Can I ping my divine sense again?
You may. You're probably early on, and since Elikin had to hold the door, she's in the back, which is probably a good thing, because your divine sense pings on that rabbit. It is undead.
Not dead.
The rabbit is undead.
Yes. He might be spying on us right now.
Maybe the rabbit is Sludge. I don't know.
Well, he can't spy on us if he's dead, so let's go get him.
Well, he's undead.
That's
She
not
likes
the
to
point.
see through the eyes of certain undead. I don't think this rabbit is one of them.
Yeah. Let's hope not. Anyway, we're not fighting no dragon, so let's go the other way.
The non-dragon path away.
Okay. So you guys are you're entering this room.
I'm gonna make sure that there aren't any traps for people hiding.
Okay, go ahead and make me an investigation check while you're entering the room.
That's a +9, eh? If I remember correctly.
That is correct, yes.
Yeah, I remember. Uh, 16.
16. Okay. You don't notice any immediate traps. Though you do, like, out of like the corner of your eye in that locker, there's something in it.
The
And
locker?
as you, yeah, the weird like locker thing that I mentioned earlier with the glass face that's just completely black.
Yeah,
It's black because there are wisps of something inside, and as you're like looking in it, one thing that, like, as you're like looking inside of it, you catch glimpses of something humanoid. So there's something humanoid in there, and then it clicks a little faster when you see like a flash of hair, long black and white tips.
Black and white. Okay. I go like, you're not dead, are you? No.
Do you speak?
Yeah.
the figure inside the container doesn't respond, but as you speak to it, the undead rabbit begins to squeal loudly, as it is now alerting your
Damn it.
presence. Zalin, as somebody's probably want to shoot that because it's loud.
I'm stabbing the rabbit.
Yeah, easy enough. With the stab into the rabbit, it gives out a final squeak before it just falls limp. Though
Wonderful.
taking a
So we're
closer
about
look
to
in the
have
pod,
company.
taking a closer look in the pod, you can see that hair is familiar.
Yo, familiar,
Isn't that-
like an animal.
That's Imogene.
No, like familiar person.
That's
Imogene?
Imogene.
Imogene?
Get her out.
Get out of here. Who's that?
Imogene is one of Zalin's friends. She was one of his companions on his journey. No, I say left. Took his break.
Does she respond like sentiently, or is she like?
There's no way
Uh.
for, like, the glass is completely, the chamber is sealed. There's no way to get audio in there.
Yeah, but, like,
Can
is
I
she
open?
responding to looking like if she sees me? Is she responding like, "Oh hey, person"? Or
It's hard to see inside there, but based on the perception of the investigation check earlier, she is unconscious.
Can I? Is there a lock?
There is, yes.
I picked lock.
Okay. So go ahead and make me the lockpicking check.
25.
25, that will do it. As you pick through the lock and finally, like, undo the latch, it pops open, and as it does, Starry, Zalin, and Goran, you were the three that were right next to it. As the chamber opens
Yep.
up, that black mist pulls out and into your faces. I need you both, or I need all three of you to make me Constitution saving throws.
What's my con save?
Your con save is +3, Starry.
Thanks.
Nice. I rolled a 18.
Oh,
Okay, an 18.
21.
21, okay. And then Goran, would you roll? Or no, Starry,
18.
Starry, would you roll?
I'm gonna lucky roll that. I'll roll a 5. I'm gonna do that again.
Okay.
It's an 18.
An 18 or 19?
18.
18, yeah. Okay.
It's a harmless vapor, right?
It is not a
A
harmless
harmless
vapor, no.
Well, like I get advantage against harmful vapors and gases.
Then yes, you have advantage.
Nope, sticking with the original one.
What was that?
The original one was higher.
What is it, though? I forgot.
It was a 21.
A 21.
total.
Okay, yeah. You all do succeed and do not suffer its effects as you manage to catch your breath before it comes out, and you'd feel a really odd cold chill run down your spine as some kind of evasive presence is trying to find purchase in you, and it's not happening. Imogene is there in her entirety without equipment and unconscious.
I'm gonna pick her up.
Okay. You, with your
Look
strength,
at that.
Goran's not weak.
everybody
He
else,
is
let's press F
comparative
to doubt.
everyone else. And compared to
I
everyone
can-
else, yes, but like Goran is above average.
Not compared to
strength.
Starry.
He has a lot
well.
of strength.
With
I
the
can
help,
pick up and carry.
with the help of Zalin, like, and multiple people helping, yes, you can pull her out of the chamber. And as you do, she kind of twitches a little bit, and there's some strange like thing going on, but the movement is enough to wake her up.
I'm going to. How's she looking health wise?
Go ahead and make me a medicine check, actually.
Wonderful.
I should do that. I have a high medicine.
20.
A 20. Okay.
Total.
So as
Okay.
as you're looking at her, you can see there are no like main intrusions. She looks a little beat up, like she's taken a couple blows, but ultimately looks more just like exhausted than anything.
I cast heal.
Okay, Imogene, go ahead and heal 70 hit points. And then as you wake up to the face of Goran and Zalin, and Starry actually too, as they've pulled you out of the pod.
What happened to me?
You three pulled
Nothing happens.
Imogene out of the pod. And Imogene, would you like to describe
Oh.
your character, please?
Nah, no fucking way. Nah, you pulling this shit again, dude?
Imogene, are you there?
Yes.
Would you like to describe your character to everybody?
So I've got like gray skin, sunken in eyes. I have I guess necrotic energy about me. And despite how exhausted I am, there's like underlying angry energy coming out of me.
Angie energy.
You are also no longer blind, deaf, and any disease that you have afflicting are gone.
Thanks.
You no longer have that odd, exhausted feeling about you, as whatever was on you or afflicting you has now been dissipated.
Okay. Does anyone have any booze?
Unfortunately, no. I don't think we do.
Would I still have some booze that Jack would have given me?
I have some wine.
Perfect.
Also, I think I actually do have some liquor too.
Wow. What is your name?
My name is Caroline.
Caroline. I like you already.
You are her new favorite person.
You
It's
pass
my
on
pleasure.
the wine or hard liquor, your choice, and
Well, what do you prefer? I have some red wine from Firestone and some wine from Aurora. I think that's I might have given the liquor to Jack.
that sounds about right.
I'll
No, I
take
do
the
have
red
hard
wine.
liquor too.
Oh, okay. I'll take the hard liquor.
There you go.
Thank you.
You watch as she downs it with ease, almost like it was nothing.
Remove
Like
from
water.
inventory.
After that, I'm going to turn to Zalin. Zalin.
Yeah.
Harris is dead.
Yeah, we know.
What else do you know?
That he's the Lich, and that we're going Lich to Electric Boogaloo.
I guess that's how you ended up here.
Yeah. We took the back door.
Are you guys ready for this? Because I'm tired of people dying over this.
Oh my.
Goran, you begin to hear footsteps down the hall.
Dragon
Radio
Hall or
is
not
on
the
the
Dragon
podium.
Hall?
Both.
Come.
And then all of a sudden you hear a really shrill shrieking sound from one of the halls as glowing energy begins to emanate from whatever is down there. And I need everybody to roll initiative.
Oh, boy. Oh, it.
Wonderful, Moonbeam.
You're gonna moonbeam?
Not Moonbeam.
No.
I love that's your default response, even after being like, "Don't moonbeam." You're like, "Got it, moonbeam."
Are you fucking kidding me?
So, God, it did work last time. It did do damage.
Yeah, but
But don't though.
it's the fact that
But
they like
they're not.
Moon that I don't like.
God.
We initiativing.
Are we initiating?
You are initiative.
Yeah.
Why are we not here initiating?
Sorry, do you
Because
need
we're
your
fighting.
modifier for initiative? Sorry, your modifier for
Um,
initiative is +2.
Yeah.
I haven't had.
Hmm?
17. Actually, okay, well,
That
I'll-
tracks.
Hva er det man kan kalle det?
Zalin. Alright, so that's a... Damn! How the fuck do you get a... What the fuck? 28 from Aaron.
So big the difference.
Okay, who's got
Almost
higher... Does
passes
anybody have
double.
higher than 28?
49.
Jesus Christ, man.
Nope.
Alright, so Aaron's going first. Anybody else higher than 20? Alright.
I will note I no longer have access to Sunbeam. I had to heal your friend.
That's fine.
So
we'll go
it's
without
Moonbeam
it.
or nothing. I have a couple other spells
You don't
prepared,
have.
but
Yeah, use other spells.
look, man.
Yeah, like
Moonbeam is
Fireball.
15 or
fucking
higher.
good.
At 15.
17.
17 from
Out
Goran.
of 10.
And a 15 from Caroline.
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody is 10 or higher. I saw Dallin is a 10.
13.
Imogene's 13. Okay. Illiken, did you roll initiative?
I did. I got an 8.
Solid. All right.
I'm not last!
I'm also not last.
Yeah, that's.
I got a 9.
Or, I
Hey,
actually,
okay.
I lied. 9. I rolled a 9. I don't know why I said 8.
Okay, cool. So that was
But
let's
I'll
see.
go last. I did well. Oh boy.
All right. Who between you two wants to go first? You want to decide when the initiative comes.
Me.
I'll go last.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. Cool. So, looking down the hall, it is kind of it's dark vision or darkness down there. So, Aaron, you are human, right? Aaron,
Tobias.
Tobias,
Yeah.
you're first. You're human, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Just so you know, there is no light in this room, so disadvantage on attack rolls.
Well,
Is it looking cool?
I have a dark.
Oh, that's right. Illiken would have given
spell.
you the 300-foot dark vision. She gave it to
Oh,
she.
yeah.
Illiken, make sure you mark that off because you're in the tunnel. You would have had to have given them the dark vision.
Yes.
Cool.
I can put dark vision on.
You'll mark it off for Aaron and for Illiken. Or not
And
Illiken,
for
for
Starry,
Astaroth.
Astaroth. I know who you meant.
Starry has dark
Doesn't
vision.
Starry has dark vision?
He's a half elf,
Sorry, it's a
yeah.
half elf.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
sorry, forgetting your own heritage.
Listen,
From the hood,
listen.
man.
The elves think he's human. The humans think he's an elf. It happens all the time with half elves.
It happens so often that he does it to himself.
I mean, I
Yeah.
know it because I
Care.
am me. I care. I care about people.
Okay, so
Unlike
Aaron,
the rest of us.
because you have 300 feet of dark vision, well, actually, you can see normally in that.
See
You see
everything.
normally. You do not have
Nice.
disadvantage on attack rolls, and you see what look like mutilated bodies of glowing colors coming your direction.
Ugh,
They glow.
gross.
You don't know,
They
like
glow.
there's red glowy ones, there's green glowy ones. You see a blue glowy one,
Remember, they explode.
They
and yeah,
explode.
Goran would have told you from earlier. The ones that fell down the chute exploded when they fell.
Well, Goran said they glowed. I said they explode.
That's fair.
But if it's
Okay. Fuck. I'm looking at spells that I don't know what to do yet. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I won't do that one. That's stupid. We're not gonna be able to change.
What you doing?
Gain reaction.
I'm getting fucking input now, so now I gotta wait. You wanna?
Nei da, men du kan jo bruke den der.
Okay, can I cast Spike Growth? I'm gonna do that. Well, I can't cast. I'm gonna cast.
Okay, spike growth. What does that do?
It creates like a fucking field of spikes, you know? 20-foot radius centered on a point within range. Twists and sprouts hard spikes and thorns. The air becomes difficult terrain for every creature that moves or within the range. And it
That's-
adds 2d4 piercing damage for every 5 feet it travels.
Gotcha, and it's a 20-foot sphere, yeah, so they'd end up having to travel 20 feet ultimately.
Yeah.
Yeah, are you putting that down the hall where you think the dragon is, or the hall where you don't know where anything is?
Well, where the mutilated bodies are coming from.
Both. It's one or the other.
Well, oh, okay. Well, the one that.
Go to the
I can
Dragon
see
Hall,
the-
it'll help us out in the future, most likely.
Well, I guess. Dragon Hall.
So you throw down what you guys have been called the Dragon Hall. Alright. Spike growth is now in place, and it's difficult terrain, and they take a bunch of damage.
Ja.
Yeah.
Okay.
Og så har du har en bonus action også.
I do have a bonus action, but I don't remember what I do with it.
Hvis du går her. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, that's. Well, I can command Nora to go attack, I guess. I'll do that. Go attack! You know?
Commanding Nora to go attack?
Yeah.
Okay. Nora, it's now Nora's turn.
Yeah, well, Nora's gonna do the. I don't remember what the spell's called, like Ensnaring Strike. I'm gonna cast that.
Ooh, Ensnaring Strike. I don't think I've ever used that one before.
Isn't Ensnaring Strike?
Yeah, I think so, I'm pretty sure.
I think so too.
Yeah, it's for Ranger. Yeah, next time you hit a creature. So Ensnaring Strike is active, and then you make an attack action with your companion.
Yeah. It's done now, right? Not...
Du må gjøre en attack roll
Oh, right.
med Nora.
Oh, yeah, okay. How do I attack it?
It's your Nora's stat block, so you have to use Nora's stat block, roll d20, and use your modifiers.
Okay, I see. Let me get that.
I
stat
think she
block
uses
real
your
quick.
proficiency bonus for most for shit.
I think so too. Let me look at the pinned messages.
Yeah, it's on the page.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so it's gonna be. Oh my, 1d4 plus 2.
No.
Proficiency.
Roll to hit first.
Fuck. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Roll to hit. I got this. I haven't done this in a long time.
Ikke der.
Yeah, I can do it there. I can also do it here. Oh, fuck. God damn it. I got this, don't worry.
20.
Yeah. 17 plus 2, so 19.
Plus
19.
proficiency.
Yeah,
19
plus proficiency modifier.
proficiency.
So 5.
Yeah.
24
So
does hit. Go ahead and roll
24.
damage. And I'll make that strength saving throw.
Yeah.
That's a 15 for the save. What's your save DC?
My CVC is. Should be under spells, right?
Yeah.
It is not under spells.
Du må gå på
Well, might go for. No, no.
Oh, for some reason it's not. Wisdom is +4 plus proficiency, which is 5, so that's 9 plus 8 is 17. So yeah, it fails the saving throw.
Yay! And then the damage.
Yep, roll all the damage.
Okay. Roll all the damage. So that's. Okay. That's 5 damage.
plus.
Okay, that's my turn. So 5 damage.
5 points of damage, okay. Let me take that. Alright, so it took the 5 points of damage and is now restrained from the ensnaring strike. Are you keeping
Yeah.
Nora there, or are you pulling her out?
I mean, North like this. I believe.
This hallway is wide enough that they can squeeze past.
But it's fine.
Alright, so Nora stays?
Yeah.
Okay. That is the end of your turn. Next up, Goran.
Nice. So, can I see zombies down the other hall?
Down both halls. Not the one you came from, but both the other halls.
Are they by the entrance? Are there a few of them by the entrance?
No, they haven't hit the entrance. Your passive perception is high enough.
Erupting Earth is a 3rd level spell. Would I be able to Erupting Earth closer to the entrance of the room, but hit some of the zombies?
Closer to the entrance
wanna
of the
make-
room.
Yeah,
What's-
like I want to Erupting Earth the entrance.
So, Erupting Earth. So you choose a point that you can see on the ground within range.
Yeah.
And it erupts a fountain of earth and, churned earth and stone in a 20-foot cube.
Yeah.
If you're you have a 120-foot range, so if you stand in the entryway, you can reach down the hall.
So one of the purposes that I want to do this is the same reason that we use spike growth down the other one.
Yeah, okay.
Is I want to make it so that it's slow to get into this room so that we can just piecemeal it out.
Yes, you can do that, yeah.
Would I be able to hit any of the zombies while doing that?
If you're gonna hit a zombie, you're gonna hit Nora.
Down the other hall?
Well, down the other hall is where Spike Growth is.
No, they went down the same hallway. They team up.
Did they?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, then yeah. Yeah, you'll be able to hit how many zombies you want to hit.
I want to,
Based on your
as
line
much
of
as I
sight.
can.
Based on your line of sight, you'd probably be able to catch 2 of them if you're also wanting the difficult terrain to stop them mostly.
2 of them, sure. It's
Which
a third
that'll-
level spell slot.
Okay. So that's dexterity saving throws.
Yeah.
They are terrible at that. No, they both fail. Like single digit fail.
Nice.
So go
They
and roll
take 25 points
3d12.
of damage.
How much?
25.
25 points of damage. Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
thing.
That's difficult terrain. So the entrance of the other hall is difficult terrain now, permanently.
Yep, and yeah. Checks out.
And they take 25 points of damage. Bonus action hide.
Go ahead and make a stealth check.
Nice.
You have advantage because your hood is up.
Remember, yep, disadvantage for them to perceive me, plus 10 because concentration.
Oh, disadvantage.
On,
Okay.
Yeah, they get to. I have advantage because of the cloak.
Gotcha,
and
gotcha.
they have disadvantage to perceive me because of that. So now I rolled 33
33. Okay. Caroline, you're up.
total.
Caroline, both mics are muted.
I am gonna stab with. Well, I'm gonna go to. Wait, are both of the tunnels?
Both tunnels are now
terrain?
difficult terrain, yes.
I want. Why is the other one difficult terrain?
Because Aaron.
Goran.
Well, Goran did the one that you guys were wanting to go down, and Aaron did the one towards the dragon with Spike Growth.
What did Goran do to it?
Erupting Earth.
Okay.
The floor is difficult terrain. You won't take damage if you try to go down it.
Yeah.
We'll take damage with spike growth, so don't do that.
Yeah, that's why I didn't do it. Well, I go to the one that Goran fucked with.
Yeah. Because of the difficult terrain, it's a 20-foot difficult terrain, so you'd have to spend 10 feet just to cross it. Or, sorry, you'd have to spend 40 feet just to cross that alone.
Yeah.
Arguably, well, you'd have to go down the hall and then spend the movement, so you'd have to bonus action dash to get there. Because of the difficult terrain.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna not. I'm gonna not go through it. I'm just gonna like stand at the edge of it.
Yeah, and you can throw daggers.
What I'm gonna do is I'm going to cast Divine Favor
Okay.
on myself.
All right. I was
So
gonna ask,
I
does it target your
have-
weapon or yourself? Because if it targets yourself, it's really good.
Well, it's my weapon attacks.
Yeah.
That gets an extra 1d4 radiant.
All weapon attacks or only melee?
All weapon attacks.
Okay. Means it works on
Uh,
throwing daggers. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's a bonus action to cast.
Yep.
Did we long rest since last time?
So- Yes.
Yeah.
Last session? Yeah, good.
So I'm also gonna throw one of the darts that I have.
All right. You throw a dart. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
Yeet. I rolled a 13.
A 13. It's a 13 hit?
Probably not.
No, 13 misses.
Yeah. That's my turn though.
All right. That's the end of Caroline. Imogene, you're up. Got hostiles down both hallways. Both hallways are difficult terrain.
Okay, I'm gonna use Eldritch Blast.
Okay. So, are you all targeting the same one that took a bunch of damage earlier? Well, I guess there's two that took a damage earlier.
Sure.
Okay. Or you want to make those one at a time or at the same time?
I already rolled 2 of them.
Okay. So, what are those to hit?
17 and 24.
Both hit. Go ahead and roll damage. Was that against the two, like, one each?
Sure.
Okay. Total damage of?
9.
Is that for one of them or is that combined?
That's for one of them. Sorry.
You're good.
I rolled a 1 on the other one.
Okay. So, you guys watch as down the hallway, with the first one taking that first impact of Eldritch Blast, it begins to kind of swell up and just detonate fire. You watch as the damage exceeds the next one's threshold, the fire damage spreads on and damages the next one, which causes it to chain react. It explodes into acid, another one exploding into ice and cryo, and the chain reaction farther, continues down the tunnel. That tunnel, as you watch the chain reaction begin to spread farther and farther, it looks like it's clearing the horde of zombies that was coming into this room.
Wonderful.
You have one more Eldritch Blast and a
And
second
that's
hallway.
why I told you they explode.
The last one's a miss.
Okay. It just ricochets off the wall. You have a bonus action?
Mm. Nobody's taking damage, right?
Nobody's taken damage yet.
Nope.
I'll give Bardic Inspiration to Caroline.
Okay, Caroline, you are inspired. What's the die for that?
A D12.
Alright. Caroline, you have a D12 at Bardic Inspiration die. That's the end of Imogene's turn. Now it's the zombie's turn. As one of the hallways is almost literally completely taken care of, I need Aaron to roll me 10 feet of that, which is going to be of the damage for Ensnaring Strike. Ensnaring Strike would trigger first. So, Aaron, roll me 1d6 piercing for the
Okay,
first
1d6
target.
piercing.
Yep.
1d6 piercing. That's 1 piercing.
1 piercing, solid.
Best.
And
scenario.
then another zombie is going to spend 10 feet of movement, or it's 20 feet of movement. not all of it. Yeah. It's gonna spend 20 feet of movement, which should be condensed down to 10. So go ahead and roll me 2d4 piercing twice, so 4d4 piercing.
44 amazing. 2, 3,
5, 6, 9.
9 total.
yeah, 9 damage.
Okay. And then that's gonna be 2 attacks on Nora. One of them's with disadvantage because it's restrained.
Yeah, okay.
Ooh, that still hits though. That is a 22 with disadvantage.
Yeah, that do hits.
Okay.
Be hitting.
It do be hitting different.
Zombies really out here hitting different.
So, first things first, Nora's gonna take 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, and 10 points of acid.
Acid.
Yes, we know what that one's gonna split into.
And then there's this one, the second one, that's able to hit it. That's a, that's a 24 to hit.
I don't know about that one. Let me check.
That's another 5 points of
10 to
bludgeoning
hit.
damage to Nora.
Yeah.
Fuck me. And 11 points of cold.
Okay.
Is Nora still up?
No, not at all. That's fine.
So Nora just kind of like takes the damage, falls to the ground, and then just explodes.
Explodes. I'm like, no.
Nora's not going to be happy about that.
Yeah. But then I move on.
All right, that is the zombies then begin to push through, but they can't quite get past the 2 that were attacking. So, actually, no, they'd be able to push through it. It's just all difficult terrain. Go ahead and roll me another 64. Aaron.
Fuck, my bad. What did you just say?
Never mind, I got it.
64, roll it.
Done.
Yeah, I
Oh.
mean, I blacked out. That's my bad.
You're fine. So that's 5 to that one, and 6 to that one. Cool. All right. As more of them begin to push down the hall. Next up, Zalin.
Cool. So I guess I'll aim for the more dangerous, or the more injured one of the remaining hallway.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna hit it with a firebolt.
All right. Go ahead and roll to attack, or roll to hit.
That is a nat fucking 20.
Nat 20, yeah. Go ahead and, so that's 30 points of damage with fire, plus whatever the fuck you're gonna roll. That kills. So,
Chain reaction number 2.
well, that one actually, I don't know if that's going to chain reaction because the other ones are so underdamaged. It may only trigger the one. Yeah, the others are all still, yeah, they're all still up. That does not trigger chain reaction. But that one does erupt into cold, like a burst of cold energy. Let's see here. That's so that's gonna be 24, 25. Okay, cool.
And
Second attack. Oh no, that's
bonus action.
yeah.
For a bonus action, I will go ahead. Dragon's Breath, Fire, Ye Old Gecko.
Okay, Gecko goes shooting down the hall. You're gonna fire breath. Are you gonna strafe, or are you just gonna wait at the end and fire breath?
He's gonna go ahead and wait at the end and fire breath.
By wait at the end,
I
like
don't want him to get. Like, he's at the beginning where pretty much he'll take his movement,
go ahead and
fire
make
breath from.
Go ahead and make me an intelligence
He
check
hits as
from
many as he
Gecko.
can and then backs up.
Yeah, go ahead and make me an intelligence check from Gecko.
This is going to go well.
And I'll go ahead and make those deck saves.
Oh, okay. That is a total of 10.
Okay, a total of 10. The deck saves, by the way, are a 2 17s and 2 10s.
The 2 10s fail, the 2 17s succeed.
Okay. Go ahead and roll damage.
Whoa. Alright, that's 12 total. That's those who succeed take 6.
Yeah, that'll kill all of them. Now, go ahead and make me 3 dexterity saving throws. For Gecko. Like, all of them, there's 4 there, but it only killed 3, but it'll eventually kill all of them.
This is... Alright. Well, the first one would be a 14.
14 succeeds, he'll evade
Sec-
that.
Yeah, the second one's a nat 1, so Gecko dies.
Gecko dies. Yeah. With the chain reaction of exploding energy, both familiars are lost in the fray. But given the chain reaction, there's one after the other as it kind of crawls down. The different elemental energy that is infused in these corpses. None of which were giant corpses, by the way. All of which were humanoid. Or at least humanoid as in, like, common folk humanoid.
They fit in the frickin'
They fit in the
hallway.
tunnel, yeah. With the elemental energy dissipating off of their bodies and then chain reactioning down the hallway, it was definitely loud, it was definitely oppressive, and you survived the encounter.
Yay!
We need to destroy the phylactery.
I know. I am well aware.
Are you equipped to do so?
I mean, considering last time it just took brute force, I think so.
Okay. Let's do this.
Which hallway?
So I guess we're going down the not dragon hallway.
Okay. As you make your way down the not dragon hallway, the energy that was within these undead is still kind of glowing, but given some time, it eventually fades. You find yourselves making your way through this tunnel, and as you do, Zalin and Imogene, strangely, the undead are relatively the same, but oddly less resilient and more potent. You're noticing that the energy...
These were meant as suicide bombers.
Yeah, they did not have a lot. They were not as tanky as your previous encounter had been. But they
Yeah,
definitely
but there were
seem
also
like
a
the
lot
energy
more
was...
of them.
Possibly. So, as you all continue down the hallway, is this at a stealth pace?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. I'll have everybody go ahead and make me stealth checks. Add 10. Disadvantage for Illiken. Advantage for Goran.
Dog shit. Jesus Christ.
18,
21.
total of 28.
21 total.
Nice, nice.
I rolled a 3
That's a...
with
Do I
advantage.
add anything? Like a +10.
You do, yes.
Yeah.
So
23.
then that would be an 11.
That's a natural 1 from Illiken.
Yeah.
Counts as 2 failures.
I can't believe I rolled a nat 1. You fucking
Uh,
kidding me?
Sorry, what'd you roll?
23.
23.
And then Imogene, what'd you roll?
26.
26. Caroline? What'd you roll?
Oh, a 20.
A 20, and then a 22 from Aaron.
Yeah.
All right.
Are these total with the plus 10 you get from Pass Without a Trace?
I like love it, yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I'll take that as a yes.
Well,
Yes.
Yes.
Gotcha. So, with your stealth, you begin to make your way down the hallway. As you are continuing in this pathway, you can see that the chamber or the tunnel itself begins to kind of like open off into a more natural cut, if it makes any sense. Like it changes from being a manufactured hallway to being a more natural like tunnel. And as you all begin to kind of make your way through, Valeth, I need a stealth check and a death save.
Gotcha.
The stealth check is real, the death save not.
$16.
A 16 plus 10. 26.
26.
Solid. And by the way, to recapping what just happened, you all found a secret entrance, made your way in. You opened up the capsule that was in there that housed Imogene, who was being played by Jenna. And the undead rabbit that was in a cage above you alerted all the zombies. So Zalon stabbed it, and you all stood your ground. These zombies explode in elemental damage.
They're on crystal meth.
They are on crystal.
Same.
God damn it,
Magic
Stark.
crystal man.
Okay, let's not try to get our shit like taken down. Please.
Alright.
So, now that you are continuing down this hallway, and it eventually turns from a manufactured hallway into a natural hallway, passing all of the corpses in the section, or what's left of them at least. It is a rancid smell. These strange, like, elemental smells that you do catch from this are rancid when combined with the necrotic undead creatures that are currently, perverting the hallway. Or at least, again, what's left of them. It is rancid. Makes you vomit. Well, maybe not. Doesn't make you vomit, but it could. As you continue down the hallway, you eventually find yourselves in a completely separate chamber. One that looks more naturally created and fairly wide open. Though it seems that the tunnel itself that you've been taking probably led you farther underground. Give me 1 second. Okay. As you all begin to enter this kind of open chamber, it is expansive and dark, almost like a cavern. That's just been left empty and devoid of, oddly enough, devoid of sound. Like you hear nothing. Not even like the occasional rockfall. You don't hear like a wind rushing by. You hear nothing.
Do we hear our own footsteps?
Because of Pass Without a Trace, not really. But you do hear Illican.
Okay.
Me and my noisy ass.
So it's not silent, like magical silent. It's just
Correct.
nothing.
Sounds like it's only one person that's talking.
Me when I have sex with your mom.
It's only one person.
No, it's quiet.
I have.
What?
That's not how it is when I have sex with your mom. Sorry, she's pretty loud.
Okay. I know I picked you guys up when you were still in middle school, but like we're out of that stage now.
Hey,
Penis.
Kevin isn't.
Kevin is.
I was gonna mention it, yeah.
Ah, that's fair. So, the chamber that you are now in continues either left or right. It is wide, it is expansive, and you don't see anything immediate. What would you guys like to do?
Look around. What do I find?
Go ahead and make a perception check.
Perception, oui, oui. And there we go. Check. That's
Spicy meatball.
fucking hell, I re-rolled it to try to get a higher number. 15.
15 total?
Yeah.
Alright, that's your second luck point spent?
Yes.
Okay.
Am I also allowed to make a perception check?
You may, yes. You'll be the second one.
Wait,
Do
is
I
it?
get advantage?
Oh yeah, it is.
I'll allow for smell no, because everything smells like death. But yeah, I will allow for hearing.
Awesome. 18.
18. Okay. Between the two of you, as you are kind of like keeping an eye out on the like surrounding area, you don't notice anything necessarily out of place. You do begin to kind of see, just kind of off in the distance, what maybe is potentially another tunnel, though you're not exactly sure where any of these tunnels lead. And as far as this massive and expansive chamber goes, it is pitch black. And you don't really see or even hear anything. Though, Goran, it is unsettling that what you hear is literally nothing. Like, not the wind passing through, not really anything. It's just dead silence other than your own voices. Like, there's not even an echo.
Can I use my thingy again?
Your divine sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Using divine sense, within 60 feet, right?
Yes.
Yeah. That one stealth check doesn't even matter. There is something undead on the wall above you. You have no
Like
idea
right
what.
above us?
Right above you. It's well, it's about like 40 feet away, on the wall, but you don't even hear it.
I'm gonna point.
I'm gonna fireball.
You're gonna fireball it?
I'm gonna fireball it.
Okay.
let
In
it
this
happen.
instance, they did not perceive you, so they are surprised.
Radical. Show my dick
Say
to security
it.
camera.
I'm gonna have everybody go and make me another initiative check. This is a separate initiative. We're going back into combat.
Oh my god.
That's
Yeah,
failed
I'm
con.
for combat.
I rolled a
21. Sorry, 21. Finally something high.
Initiative 18.
Okay.
I got 21.
So who has higher than 20? I heard Caroline had 21. Somebody else had
Sorry,
21.
21.
Sorry, 21.
Sorry.
Aaron, did you
Yes.
roll initiative yet? Since you have
Yeah,
the possibility to be 15. Okay.
Yeah, I know, it's terrible.
Gotcha. Okay, so let's do 21. We have Caroline and Starry. Do you guys care who goes first?
I want to go first.
What?
It's okay.
I
never go first.
I have the right to go first, actually.
I mean, you do, or you
You
could
don't
roll
have
off.
rights. You don't even have rights.
All right, Starry goes last.
I'm
No!
Caroline will go first, then Starry.
Who would start
I
below
asked
me?
politely.
That's
At
polite
some
enough
point.
when you don't have rights.
Anybody else higher than 20?
Hey,
Solid. 15 or higher.
I have 15.
I had 15.
I have 18.
16.
I believe in women's rights.
Okay,
I should go
okay.
before Zalin.
I also believe in
I
women's
asked
rights.
Well, I
politely.
know-
Fuck you.
I believe in women's lefts, therefore you can go first.
I believe in
I
women's
don't
wrongs.
believe in- They don't exist.
I fucking.
Goran had 18.
asked,
Illic,
I've
did you
never
say
gone first.
16?
No, I said 4.
Who said 16? Imogen, was that you?
Me.
Ah.
Yeah.
And then 15, we had Zalin and Spot, right? Or Zalin and Aaron?
A women believer and a women disbeliever. By the way, I'm a women believer.
Aaron, you want to go first? You have the
Yes.
higher dex. I was gonna either roll off or it's higher dex.
Ah, okay.
Higher dex?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I actually have a pretty based opinion. I believe that women should have rights. Also believe that women do not have rights today.
No, I could go around.
You're not entirely wrong.
I mean, it depends where you're at.
True, true.
And then last one is Illikin. Great.
In America.
Last again.
Oh, we got it.
Okay, so
That is unfortunate.
these creatures are surprised. Goran, I'll get to your fireball in a second. Caroline, you and Starry are up, so Caroline first.
So it's how high on the wall is it?
40 feet up.
40 feet.
Okay. So I can't like melee attack it.
No.
You can jump and try.
No.
I have a question.
Answer?
Could I erupting earth from the ceiling if the ceiling is made of earth?
Yeah. You can also do it from a wall. I'd allow that. Well, it does. Well, actually, no, because it says the ground.
It says the ground, but
I mean, for an Australian, that would be the ground, so.
we are all. It is all the ground.
I'll allow it.
Let's go. I erupting earth.
Um,
Actually, no, that's a bad idea.
I mean, you're all
I'm glad you saw it.
I'm gonna
Oh my god.
I'm gonna throw a dart up there.
Yeet. You have advantage?
And I get advantage.
Yep, and if you hit, it's a crit.
If I hit, it's a crit.
That's an assassin rogue, everybody.
Yeah.
Natural 20 anyways.
Wonderful.
Yeah, it's a double crit. Make it a double crit.
So it's
I'll let you calculate that. That's a lot of dice. Are you?
yeah,
Are you?
okay.
Oh, you can't smite because it's not a melee.
Oh.
Well, it's. Give me a second. Can I have a
That one has been stolen.
Yes.
How many sneak attack dice do you get?
7?
Okay.
7.
So roll
you're
all
going
your
to say
dice.
that
Oh, plus 4. Hang on.
54?
So all your dice plus your modifier is 51, because it's d4, right, for the dart.
Yes.
So roll your 7d6 plus 1d4, add 51. That includes your dex mod.
It's being weird on this. No, now it's being normal. Okay. 76 damage.
76?
No, wait. Wait, give me a second. How long has it been since the last battle? Never mind.
More than
it's
a
just
minute.
a minute.
More than a minute.
Yeah. So 76.
76, okay.
pretty sure.
Is that all piercing?
Sneak attack is force.
No.
It's just
Sneak attack is your weapon damage.
okay.
Okay, so 76. You'll know that it is resistant to piercing damage.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay. So takes 38 points of piercing damage, which is still a lot to hurt. You have a bonus action?
It's just that one.
That's
Guy.
that's just the one. How long does Divine Sense last?
It's just my turn.
Okay.
I have a question. How high are the ceilings?
40.
Probably closer to like 200 feet up.
Oh.
Like it's up there. This is a massive cavern.
Interesting.
And you guys are at the bottom of it.
I'm just gonna.
Is that the end of your turn, Caroline, then?
I'm just gonna chill.
Okay. Starry, you're up.
What damage type is Tailwind Strike?
Force
I
damage?
can't see it.
Probably steal it away, but I don't know.
Somebody smack him.
Yeah, force damage. I'm gonna cast.
Caroline,
Tailwind
why am I
Strike.
not hearing a resounding smack?
I did it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I don't start smacking for no my Pokemon.
Inside check, are you lying?
No.
Alright, Starry, steal and strike.
Yes.
Okay. This is the only target you see. If that's what you want, that's what you want. Okay. So go ahead and make an attack roll.
Why would it be something else? 18.
18 does hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Alright,
6d10 force damage.
correct. 40.
40.
Yes.
It is not resistant to force. Okay.
Okay.
And then, are you gonna appear? Where do you end? Because Steel and Strike has you go somewhere.
The motherfucker was on the roof.
It was on the. It was on
He's
the wall.
40 feet up on
He's
the
40
wall.
feet up, so you're gonna end right next to him
How did I even deal damage?
by teleporting up there, stabbing him, and then you can be anywhere within 5 feet of him.
Only 5 feet of him.
Yep.
I'm gonna hang on to him, like on his neck, like set on his
Sure.
on the
Go
side.
ahead and make me. This would be. I'm gonna have this be a strength acrobatics check.
Could you calculate what I need to roll for that?
It's looking at your sheet. It's gonna be the same as athletics, so +0. A d20 +0.
That's 20. Natural 20.
Natural 20. Yeah, I was doing it against its AC, which does succeed. So you'll as you are finishing off your steel and strike, and you land on this creature, you fall and grab a hold of its longer neck. You get a closer look at this thing. You can see it is a pale white creature with long claws that are dug into the stone. And as you are like holding onto it, you realize that not only does this thing have a really odd like mandible like jaw, it also has no eyes. Which at this point you also notice like it's That's about, from this angle, that's about all you'd be able to find or see. It is
Okay.
it is horrifying to look at, and it is really difficult because as you're pulling on it, its flesh kind of begins to give a bit too. That's the end of Starry's turn. Yes.
Yes.
All right. Now it's their turn. They're no longer surprised. Goran.
Nice. Did I get a fireball off or no?
Now you will. This is the turn you'll do the fireball.
Well,
So I wanted to do that part of the surprise round because
This is the surprise
Caroline
round.
pointed it out. You said they were no longer. Okay, never mind.
It's still the surprise
That's
round.
how
Their
rules
turn
of
is
surprise
passed.
work.
Yeah. Welcome to 5e.
Surprise, they just lose a turn.
Okay. How many of them gonna hit with a fireball?
You have no idea, but based on your dark vision and where Starry is and being able to use that, one. Because it's the one that you see.
Fireball has a range of 150 feet. If the ceilings are 200 feet ish, it's not going to work.
It's not on the ceiling, it's 40 feet up. It is 40 feet in the air, like 40 feet up on a wall. It's not on the ceiling.
Oh,
pay
okay.
attention,
Fireball.
dog man.
Yeah, you can just fireball. You will hit Starry, but you can just fireball.
I'm gonna try to not hit Starry.
That's not happening.
Okay.
Starry is
They're all
on top
occupying
of
the
it.
same space.
Just like
Hey, Starry.
another
So,
spell from-
hold up. So, Starry, I have a question.
No, you do not get to fireball me.
Friendly fire. It's part of.
You don't get a choice in that.
Let me get the bingo card out really quick.
In and out of character, do not fireball me. I don't say that in character, no.
Are you sure you don't say it in character? You've already stabbed it, and you knew he pulled out the fireball wand.
I mean, if you don't say it in character, Goran's not gonna know they don't want to get fireball.
Actually, I say, Goran, I swear to God, do not fireball us.
Nobody hears Starry.
So there is
silence going on, I guess.
silence around it. I assume.
I like showed my finger like hand, just no, stop,
Show
don't.
Goran the
Goran,
finger.
I know
Here's
what
the
you're
thing.
doing.
Here's the thing. Starry, you hear yourself say it out to Goran, but you don't hear any of them down there.
Oh, so I in the character don't know that they can hear me. They
Correct.
can't hear me.
Correct.
Oh, well, well, if you fucking do it, then I'm just gonna think you're an asshole. Don't
Goran,
fireball
what are you
me.
doing?
Fireball.
What are you
Can
doing?
Starry hear the creature?
You don't need to know that.
It can when it does something on its turn, he'll hear it. But it is currently as silent as it can be.
That's what-
Unavoidable to hit Starry, huh?
Yeah. Such is the casualty of war. I think
Oh, you say unavoidable, and then it's just like don't cast.
fireball.
That's the avoidable one.
Fireball.
I don't have any other spell. Well,
You could always erupting earth.
no, that's a bad idea.
Starry's on top of it. It'd be fun.
Fucking finger. It's a bad idea.
Well,
Bad
you'd be
idea.
swapping out 8d6 for 3d12. And also falling.
Yeah, but you said we have determined it's a bad idea. I know why it's a bad idea. We're in a cave.
Well, we're in a cave and you're causing an earthquake. From experience, it's a bad idea.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Alright, Gordon, what you
You
doing?
really want me to fuck that up?
Can't you just ice knife it?
No, I don't have Ice Knife prepared. It's kind of a shit spell.
It's like your signature spell. What the hell, bro?
I have better spells. Fireball's my signature spell now.
No, that's my signature spell.
No, well, I think I learned from the best. And speaking of learning from the best, I'm not gonna cast fire. I'm gonna do worse.
What are you doing?
Call lightning.
Okay, yeah, there's enough area in this room to conjure up the lightning cloud.
Nice. 5th level call lightning.
Where the fuck? Hang on.
Anyone in a 5-foot radius of a point I see within range,
Okay.
I'm going to aim above Starry.
That's fine. You'll
So it
still
doesn't
hit.
hit Starry.
You'll still hit Starry. They are
How will I
literally
hit Starry?
occupying the same fucking space.
I'm gonna aim.
He's also
wall.
literally attached to the creature. You will electrify both of them. You don't know that yet, but you... Okay, so lightning bolt. Got it. Cool.
I'm going to lightning the wall above Starry.
Above Starry.
So-
Okay.
Which
Yeah, so I'm not hitting Starry.
I understand what
because
you're
that is-
saying here. I understand what you're saying. Are you still intending on hitting the creature?
Not the same creature that Starry is holding.
Okay, you're just lightning striking above him.
Yes,
Okay.
the wall.
Are you attempting to hit a different creature? Is that where we're going with this?
Yes,
'Kay.
yes.
You hit nothing, but the lightning shows you that there's nothing there.
Wonderful.
And you
does
still
the
have-
lightning light up the rest of the room? would say
Only
it would.
only briefly. It wouldn't be enough for you to make a perception check.
Would it be enough time for somebody else to make a perception check if they were looking at the room?
It would be their action, but they may. Alright, is that the end of Goran's turn, or are you bonus action hiding?
I'm gonna try a bonus action hide.
Alright, go ahead and make me a stealth check.
Still disadvantaged to perceive me.
They don't
how do we
have to
feel about-
see you, so no. They are blind.
Wonderful. Pass without trace is no longer active.
Correct.
25.
Alright, 25. That's the end of Goran's turn. Imogene.
I'll do the perception check.
Okay, getting to a point, so go ahead and make me a perception check.
9.
A 9. You don't see anything else. That one flash of blue light was not enough to perceive anything, and even with your own dark vision, it's still really difficult to see. You have a bonus action.
I'll give Bardic Inspiration to Starry.
Okay. Starry, you do not receive Bardic Inspiration because you cannot hear Imogene.
Oh, damn.
Alright, is that the end of your turn, Imogene?
Yep.
Alright. Aaron. Aaron, you're muted.
Yeah, I know.
Alright.
So, yeah, well, I was probably just gonna shoot it.
Alright, you shoot it. Go ahead and make your attack.
But yeah, the technique use.
23 hits for 6 points of damage.
Yeah. And I would like to do that again, if I can.
Yeah. $17 just hits.
Yeah.
For another
Or
10.
10 damage. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Lucky you, that's the killing shot. You watch as this thing finally gives, and as the arrow sinks into it and goes through it, it then falls off the wall, and Starry, you fall 40 feet. I need you to make me an acrobatics check. +2.
Fine.
I believe in you.
No one's can catch them. Who cares?
I'll try and
Can
catch
we
him.
attempt to catch him?
You're still in combat.
Oh,
18.
Starry, what'd you say?
18.
18. Okay. Yeah,
Hey,
so that'll be half damage.
I would argue
Uh,
that if its claws is in his wall, even when it dies, the claw should still be in the wall, and it would just be hanging there.
No, the whole figure falls down.
Ah.
But sorry, you'll take 10 reduced to 5. So to 5 points damage.
Okay.
Alright. That's the end of Aaron's turn, yes? Or do you have a bonus action?
Oh, can I do a sick backflip
Sure.
after the winning shot? Yeah.
For his movement.
Make an acrobatics check.
You know. Oh wait, can I have done a backflip and then fire the last arrow?
Make an acrobatics check.
Yeah, okay.
Because no, I'm gonna say no.
Nat 30.
Okay, net 30. It's a really sick backflip. There you go.
Not on my turn.
You have enough
Kills it.
you have enough
Backflip.
motion with your backflip that your arrows don't just fall out of the quiver.
Oh, nice.
You realize from that point, like, oh hey, maybe like not risk that. All right,
Does another
Valen,
backflip anyway.
looking around, you not see any other targets, but it's still that strange silent like sound. The moment that
Neat.
creature died, by the way, you started hearing Starry like yell when he fell.
Noted. I'm gonna pick a point on the wall and fireball it.
Okay. Go ahead and consume the spell slot. You begin to glow. And is it? I'm assuming you're picking a point like
60.
above.
Yeah, I'm picking just like not. I'm gonna get like some distance from where that one was, but like up and over a bit, and just that part explodes.
Some distance how? Like moving like 20 feet away from the group or 30 feet
Well,
away?
like I'm sitting where I am. I'm still with the group, but like where the creature was in the wall, I'm gonna go like up 20 over 30 feet and shoot it. Fireball.
Okay. Fireball is expended. It detonates on the wall and hits nothing.
But, 30 feet bright light, 30 feet dim light, plus people's dark vision, what do you see?
Well, dark vision just extends beyond where they're standing, so not
Yeah.
it doesn't add on to that. So with 120 feet of dark vision, it has to be somebody's perception, and Imogene saw nothing. I guess it was 60 feet dark vision, but still, that's not enough. All right, is that the end of Zalen's turn?
Yeah, I guess it will.
Okay, Illikin, it's your turn. You are the bottom of initiative. The one creature is dead. You know exactly what it looks like right now. Would you like to make a perception check to find others?
Yes.
You have advantage on this check because you know what it's like, and you have 300 feet of normal vision.
Okay, so we rolled 6. It's plus 4, so it's 10.
With advantage?
And, wait, I roll advantage. Dude. Yep, that don't change. I rolled a 3 after that.
So 10.
Yes. Baseline 10.
You don't see anything.
I am blind.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate. All right.
Blind in a stupid way.
Top of the round, Caroline.
Well, I don't really want to do.
Can't hear you.
I don't really know what to do in this situation.
Trying to find more. I mean, it
Action
suddenly
perceive.
bright.
There's action perceive, or there's yeah, you've got the alert feature. You know shit's not over.
Yeah. I'll perceive more, I suppose.
All right, go ahead and make me a perception check.
Perception is a 26.
26. Thanks to the fire radiating from Zalen, giving you a little bit of light and your own dark vision, you can see the light kind of reflect off the white, pale skin of 2 more of these creatures on the ground, and they are generally looking in your direction. They are aware of your presence, but you see them.
Can I point them out to everyone else?
Yeah, you may. so everybody else knows their general location, but they are using the darkness to their advantage.
But they're on the ground, ergo melee.
They are on the ground.
How far away are they?
One of them, they'd both be about 80 feet from you.
Or we can keep shooting them. Oh, great.
I will just move my movement towards them. So just 30 feet.
Okay. You get up, right? You get up 30 feet closer. They are now 50 feet away from you.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Alright, Star, you are prone. Half your movement to stand up.
Sure.
And Caroline pointed out them in their direction, and you pointed out where they are relatively. They are still in darkness and beyond your, within your dark vision, technically. But it's still really hard to perceive them, even with dark vision.
Them as in ungendered or them as in multiple?
As in 2.
Okay, cool. What do they look like again?
Really strange.
Creepy as fuck.
Yeah, creepy as fuck. Like they have no eyes. They have really strange, like mandible-like
like the last
claws. Yeah,
Yeah.
same thing. Same thing.
Same thing. Okay. I will try. Phantasmal Killer this time.
Okay. You Phantasmal Killer. I think you have to see the target.
I can't.
No, you just know generally. You know generally where they are, but you cannot see them.
Yeah, I can see within range, so that wouldn't be a possibility.
Or
What about
brain.
Mind Spike? Creature you can see. Damn it.
You can hold the casting of one of these spells if you want. Mind Spike would be very helpful.
Yeah, I will. Mind Spike. Yes, the
Alright.
base. 4th level space, eh? No, 3rd level space. 2nd level space.
Second
4th
level.
4th level Mind Spike holding.
All right, holding and casting. All right. What is the range of Mind Spike?
Mind Spike 60 feet.
Okay, so moving closer, they're wouldn't be quite 60 feet, but they might come towards you, especially if they come towards Caroline. If they come towards Caroline, I'll allow you to be able to see them.
All right.
All right.
Thanks.
Just 60 feet of light.
Yes. That is the end of Starry's turn. Next up is their turn. You watch as
Approach if you dare.
Caroline, you watch as one of them literally pounces in your direction. I need you to make me a... Well, no, this is not me. Never mind. Hang on.
Okay. I'm hanging on to by a thread.
Wow. Okay. So a 13 misses, which is good because the pounce doesn't hit you. And then it's going to... Well, then it's going to give out words. I know words. It has 3 more attacks, and they're all going against you.
Okay.
The first 2... Jesus Christ, it's awful. 17 and 14.
Miss.
Joke's on you, my bad luck is spreading.
22.
22 hits.
Okay. So you take... Jesus Christ! That's gonna be... 8 points of slashing
80.
damage. And now I need a con save.
Can I have it?
You may. Your reaction to
And
have it.
Constitution saving. I fail
With what?
with the con save.
What's the total?
5.
Yeah, you fail.
Yeah.
Okay. So you take 6 points in necrotic damage. At the start of each of your turns, you take another 2d8 necrotic damage. Until you save at the end.
Okay.
The next one... by the way, Starry, you may go ahead and unleash your, Mind Sliver. Or whatever it's called.
Mind spike.
Yeah, Mind Spike. Roll to hit, Starry.
You can do it, buddy.
Starry, you're muted.
busy sending
Mine's back
memes.
is save for them.
Oh, it's a saving throw.
Yeah, wisdom 17.
Wisdom?
Correct.
12.
Yeah, 5d8, bitch.
Alright, roll 5d8, and you will always know where this thing is as long as you maintain concentration.
That's a 24. It's pretty good.
Woo! Yeah, 24 is really good. By the way, if anybody has to go because they can't, because they just have other obligations, that's fine. We'll finish this. 20 what? 24?
Yes, 24.
24 points of psychic damage. Nice.
Hey Goran, guess what you can do now without friendly fire?
Fireball.
I mean,
Uh,
I have better spell active.
The other one now. Let's see here.
You're back.
That's yeah, Caroline, you're the closest thing. It's gonna pounce on you too.
Go ahead.
There it is. That's a 28 to hit.
Okay.
Okay, that's gonna be... That's gonna be 16 points of slashing damage from the pounce. And I need you to make me a strength saving throw.
Strength 7 throw.
Yep.
14.
You are also knocked prone.
Okay.
Now it's gonna make 3 more attacks against you, all at advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm back. What happened?
Caroline's prone.
Oh crap.
26.
Yes.
23.
Yes.
And 20.
Yes.
Not natural.
Oof.
I'll just take my 66. And I add 15. So that... Ooh, what the fuck? That's... Okay, lots of 4s. 10, 18, 21, 22. 22 plus 15 is 37. Wait. Yeah, 20. Yeah, 37 points of slashing damage.
Mhm.
And I need 3 separate con saves with disadvantage.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, give me a second.
You'd roll stacks and you take the worst one.
What? Okay, the first one's a 5.
Yep, that's... Go and roll the next one.
That one's a 17.
That one saves.
And then a nat 1.
Another 21 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
Oof.
These are nasty creatures. Especially if you're the only target. Alright. That's the end of their turn. Goran.
Nice. Call lightning on... How many can I catch?
You'll if you catch both of them, you'll catch Caroline.
Hey Caroline, can you tank?
It's deck
I
saves.
can tank.
Eh.
It's fine. I have evasion.
You also can't hear Caroline.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
It's fine.
you'll be fine. You're usually fine. So that's 5.
Caroline, you
10
can't
lightning
possibly
damage.
die.
Again. What'd you
26.
say? 26. Deck saves?
Yeah, deck save.
Caroline, make a deck save. Oh, okay. That's a 23? Yeah, 23. And a nat 1.
That saves. That fails.
19.
save.
19 saves. So what was
No
the damage? What was the damage?
It was 26.
26. And then that's half 26 is what?
13.
13. Oh, Caroline, you have disadvantage on the save because you're prone.
That was better.
Okay, yeah, so you still take no damage. You somehow miraculously, by sheer luck, don't take any damage from the lightning.
No, it's just because I'm cool.
Debatable.
Excuse you.
Imogene, you're up.
Emma, can I spend? Well, that would be an action.
Oh, what was your... Yeah, sorry. Do you have the rest of your turn, Goran?
Yeah, I'm just gonna continue to hide.
Bonus action hide. Go ahead and make
I
the
think.
stealth check. Imogene, now it's your turn.
Okay, so can I see Caroline?
You can see Caroline and these creatures. Caroline is prone under one of these creatures.
Okay. I think I'm just gonna cast Cure Wounds. I don't know what level.
You don't have the movement speed to get to Caroline, unfortunately.
Oh yeah, that's a touch
Isn't
spell, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. How about I just cast Eldritch Blast on the one on top of her?
You absolutely can. That's 3
Woohoo.
attacks on the one on top of her, yeah.
Oh shit, that's a 29.
Nice, that hits.
Do you want me to go ahead and roll the rest?
Yeah, sure, go for it.
17,
Just hits.
13.
Misses. So 2d10.
There's a 1 and a 7.
8 points
So
of damage. That's 8, so that's... Okay, yeah. It's still up, but it's at least half health. Alright, anything else for your turn?
Oh, I will again use Bardic Inspiration, this time on Zalin.
Zalin, you have Bardic Inspiration.
Oh,
Alright, that's the end of Imogene's turn. Aaron.
He's gonna shoot the one on top of me.
Okay. Go ahead and make his 2 attacks.
The first
Just
is 17.
hits.
Nice. And then 15 does.
Misses. So 12 points of damage.
Yeah. Yeah. That's it.
Alright, that's it. No bonus action?
Doesn't really have that many good bonus actions.
Yeah, I know. He didn't take the one where you can just Hunter's Mark for free.
No. I mean, he could Hunter's Mark. Oh, yeah.
It rolled, so you're...
Yeah, he's gonna Hunter's Mark the one who's not on top of me.
That's a... Okay, yeah. So that one's now Hunter's Mark.
Yep.
Cool. That's the end of his turn. Zalin.
All right, so there's which one's more damaged?
The one on top of Caroline.
Cool. I'm gonna walk up and beat the crap out of it.
Alright, rushing forward with your flaming body, you begin to swish, swish, stab.
Cool. First one is a 21.
Hits.
Second one is a nat 1.
Miss.
Third is 17.
Just hits, so that's 2 hits. Go and roll damage.
Okay. That is first hit is 16.
Reduced to 8.
Noted. Second one is 15. No, yeah, 15.
15 reduced to 7. That's still just enough. So after the third stab, like after swish slashes through, swish misses, and stab, you actually manage to puncture through it, and as your sword goes through it, you throw it off of Caroline, whatever's left of its, like, rotten carcass.
Fantastic.
Thanks.
And
Caroline looks like shit.
the next one I'm gonna do is I'm gonna see if I can't draw a bit of aggro.
Okay.
I'm going to. Where is he? There you are. Dragon's Breath myself with Fire Breath
Okay.
and breathe on the other one.
Breathing on it is an action.
Ow.
You can action surge. I don't
I'm
know
gonna
if you
save
want
my
to or
action
not.
surge.
Okay. So you have Dragon's Breath, though.
Yep.
Alright. That's the end of Alan's turn. Illiken,
Yay.
there's one left, and Caroline's prone right next to it. Caroline, how you looking?
It's.
Alright.
She's been worse, but she's also been dead.
Yeah.
So.
Caroline's been worse. That's not saying a lot. What you got? Illiken.
Okay. I was about to say, is it going to load first before I can do anything?
Never.
Is the thing in line of sight of me? The
Yes.
creature. How far is it?
Probably a little over 60 feet.
Okay.
So you can close the distance to whatever you need within that range.
I'll do 3rd level guiding bolt.
Okay. Roll the hit. It's
That is a
currently in
26.
that hits. Roll damage, and the next attack gets advantage, which is gonna be Caroline. It's always nice to have the cleric at the end of initiative and the rogue right at the beginning. It's great. What's the damage?
That's 19 damage.
19 points of damage.
But on D&D Beyond the dice, there was one of the dice stuck on top of another die, and it had to wiggle. And it
That
was a
happens to-
5, and then
it's
it
those
rolled to a 6.
Nice.
Yeah.
So 19 points of damage,
19 points.
doubled because it's radiant.
Nice.
It is vulnerable to radiant
Ooh.
damage.
Nice.
So what is that? 20? No, 30.
36.
Yeah, 38. Get a calculator because it'll be faster. Oh, cool. That's nice. Nice. It is still up. Alright, that's the end of Illiken's turn. Top of the round, Caroline.
Can I get up?
You can stand up, half your movement.
Thank you. And I'm gonna attack it.
Alright, go and make your attack.
Yeah. With the Voltage Short Sword.
Alright, you whip out that short sword and stab. You have advantage.
So a 27.
27 hits, go ahead and roll damage.
So it is 11.
11 points of damage.
Plus sneak attack.
Yes.
It's 23. So 34.
Yeah.
And it is magical piercing. If that makes a difference.
It does
Oh,
not.
Mine was magical slashing, so no, it does not.
So what was your total?
30.
34.
34.
34? Alright.
Yes.
That is still almost, that's still just enough to kill. By 1 point over.
Hurrah.
So with the final stab into this creature, you watch as its body like quivers and just kind of whatever was holding it together no longer is, and it's like your fucking ears pop from being on a long hike in the mountains. Like finally you can hear. It is a relief to say the least. And it's in this moment that after everything calms down and sound kind of returns to you all, we'll go ahead and end the session there and come back next week.
Did someone heal me?
I'll
For the sake
I'll
of,
do my best.
for the sake of this as well, Caroline, you are considered diseased.
I am diseased.
Yep.
Again? Remember what happened last time, Caroline?
It's not a condition. That's annoying.
Nope. Oh,
Sure.
right. At the start of your turn, you were also supposed to make a take another
Another
9
3
points
con
of
saves.
no, another 9 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
At the end of your turn, make a con save.
Hey, Caroline,
Just
how much
one?
health you got?
Just one.
19.
19
points
saves.
of health?
You are no longer diseased.
Nice.
Caroline, how much health you got?
I now have 19 points
Very
of
nice.
health.
We'll come back to that next session.
Oh dang.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah,
Well,
those
one
those
time
are
I
my
get to
predators.
finally attack something, and it's only one time.
Just maybe let's short rest before we go, fight the Lich.
Probably a good idea.
Or the dragon.
Ouch.
Depending
Yeah,
what comes
sort of.
first.
Maybe
But
a couple of hours.
I still have my 50 HP of temporary hit points, so it's fine.
For later,
It's
yeah.
fine. Yeah, it's for later use. It's for the Lich fight use.
And
I
the
still
stream.
have 50
Wonderful.
temp HP.
Yeah.
So,
Stored up.
that being the case with everything that's going on, we'll go ahead and end the session there. We can come back to you guys in the middle of a short rest. Do not complete one yet, but we'll come back to that. In the meantime, thank you all for hanging out with us for this long. And I guess we'll see you later. Hopefully next week. See you around.
Penis.
Bye bye. Bad people though.
Yes, of course. Actually,
Not
I'm
already.
gonna do something different. Let me close that. I'm gonna
I'm
deafen myself here.
No. Wait.
I have to. Oh wait, no, I don't. Oh,
I'm gonna
yes, I
say
do.
good night. I'm gonna leaving.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
See.
Good
Okay.
night.
Good night, Starry.
Hello.
Night, Starry.
Love you to be else.
Goodbye, buddy.
Hanakad.
Wah. Si ta något glad.
Okay.